hopefully you guys will hear us here soon. Anything going now, Owen? All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 after the Wildcat kickoff. New London's going to take the ball over at about the 33-yard line. Real close from where Matt Klosterman's last touchdown run. Nothing? We're good to go. All right. Nice job there by Colton Welton. And was that pursuit by Matt Klosterman? So there's a sack by the junior Welton. Klosterman chased him right into Welton's arms from that DN position. It's at least a loss of 5, so 2nd and 15.
All right, we had some technical difficulties, so you missed the first scoring drive. So right now there's 9:44 left in the first quarter. Wildcats are up 8-0.
About 5 plays and a Matt Klosterman 30-yard touchdown.
And then
Josh Lindsay had
Max Arthur then had the 2-point conversion. So the Wildcats are on defense right now here. New London's got the ball. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and about 12, and they're on their own 32-yard line. So we apologize for that. But we're back up and going. Wildcats with the early lead. Hopefully it stays that way.
All right, 3rd and long. Let's see what Cats got dialed up. They're going to bring pressure.
There's a
get that ball, guys.
No kidding. Nice pressure there by Kinnick Weiss on the quarterback, Gavin Menke Bally. His pass is incomplete, so it's going to bring up 4th and 12. Looks like they're going to go ahead and punt.
Cats brought some pressure there.
Yeah, Colin Peeler is going to do the punting for the Tigers. And there's the snap and the punt. And looks like it goes through Max Arthur's hands, but he is able to get it, but he's brought down by Franklin and another teammate. And so the Wildcats are going to have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 18-yard line maybe?
Yeah, so if you missed the beginning, we're playing the New London Tigers. They're 0-3.
Yep.
The Wildcats are 1-3, and really both teams have been bitten by just tough schedules.
Mm-hmm.
Our 3 losses, if the state playoffs started tomorrow, all 3 of the teams that beat us would be in the playoffs. They're either district champions or at the top.
Right.
There goes Max Arthur up the middle. Nice little gain there on 1st down by the senior fullback. Looks like he's going to pick up probably 4.
4. Nice gain. Yeah, so the thing is the Wildcats, I missed a couple of those games, but the one I saw against at Waco at the beginning of the year, we were competing with them, but we lost
9 turnovers. I don't know what it was.
And we had turnovers, and they were recovering them. I mean, unfortunately, they were deep. So not to make excuses, but that's kind of been the story. You couple a tough schedule with.
Here goes the junior Dashni Munikazi. He's got probably 4 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and short.
There's a flag.
He got smoked right on the sideline. The flag's going to be right in the middle of the field. So that's.
Braxton was in the area.
It's probably going to be a hold on Davis. But that's
why are you even watching there?
If that is a flag, that means Davis drove his guy 7 yards down the field.
But I didn't even see anybody around him after the play. Yep,
and that's going to be a hold.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe the official just couldn't throw it to that sideline far enough, and we'll blame Braxton anyways.
Well, that wipes out
I've got him in about 8 classes.
Yeah,
so
you can talk to him.
He gives me plenty of business during those.
So with that, it moves it back, and it's going to be 2nd and 11, so manageable, but you just hate to take a big gain away like that. And that's kind of been the story of the season. The Wildcats, we've called a couple of the games. Well, you've done them all, and it's like.
Yeah, we are our own worst nightmares.
We've had penalties wiped off, or touchdowns wiped off the board. So there's a snap to Matt. He's going to.
What a perfect play call.
Going to throw it to Kinnick, Weiss, and good coverage on the. To be honest, good coverage.
I don't know if you saw that, Karth, that New London brought up 4 guys on the line, and their backers were about 3 yards behind the line. They had 8 guys within 3
Yeah.
yards of the football on the
Just
snap.
a little underthrown, probably, I would say there.
Yep. Matt needed to get that out in front of Kinnick
Yeah.
a little bit more. Kinnick had his guy beat, but it was
Yeah,
underthrown. And he had Dashney Munikazi out of the backfield. If he'd have looked to that
Dumped
short,
it. He probably
yeah.
would have had that. Would have been a better one.
That'd probably been a touchdown. There goes a counter.
Oh,
and
that's a
ooh,
face mask. It looked like, but
blown up. So 4th down for the Cats here.
See, and there we go. We had We had
3rd and short, and all of a
third and
sudden now
short.
we're going to punt because it's we've seen this before.
Yeah.
Saw it on the first drive last week.
Yeah.
Can't get penalties.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a running team and
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're playing behind the sticks. It's a lot tougher to get there.
Yep.
So we've got to clean this up.
Yeah. So the Wildcats have Caleb Walker going deep, and it looks like the Tigers are going to have. See that kid's number.
21. He's going to fair
London
catch it.
Franklin
Oh, and he bobbled it.
And it goes
Right into our hands.
Yeah, so that's got to be. You can't
advance
it, but it's going to be Wildcats' ball.
And they're going to talk. There's no flags.
It's got to be our ball.
It's got to be our ball. He fair caught it and fumbled it. I don't know why you can't. I think you can advance
just
that.
because you fumble a fair catch doesn't mean
It's your ball.
It's your ball. I mean, that's got to be.
Oh, there is a flag now. So they're going to call us. Oh, my gosh.
Here we go.
We interfered with the catch, although it was a bobbled catch, and we took it away.
To be fair, that's a tough call to me to make against us because that was a short punt, and he was running up on it.
Yeah.
So they're getting the ball basically
at about the
like
27-yard
a 5-yard
line.
punt.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a terrible call.
That was
that's
where it's like, God, I wish you could just have replay in high
like
school because we
how-
just got
what-
ripped
what-
off out of the ball. And not only did we not get the ball, now
But that's
they're in
an
the
awful,
red zone
yeah,
already.
and that's an awful penalty. Well, they're on the 24-yard line, but yeah, you're right. That's just an awful call when, it's not our fault that he has to run up on it. There's a fumble again. But I think they recovered it. We would have been out of bounds.
Max Arthur was real close to getting that one.
Brigham Porter, the ball carrier, fumbles it.
I think that was Colton Welton again on the strip. He
and
had him. Was that the running back? I couldn't tell if that was a running back or the quarterback. But
and then they fumble. But I think we would have been out of bounds, our closest guy to recover it. But they were right there by the end. So hopefully Wildcats here, 2nd and 10, no gain on that. Hopefully the Wildcats can get a turnover here. So they're going to have 3 in the back, 2 receivers. They snap it, and there's
we had him
a
wrapped
spin.
up.
Oh, but it's even better.
Better, yeah.
Max Arthur had him, spun him. He got out of the spin.
Was that Josh Lindsay who cleaned him up? So
and
that's going to be a loss of 9.
Then he spun out, and then he went backwards, and then Josh got him and spun him down. So actually it worked for the best.
Loss of 10, so it's
nice play there by the
way
Wildcats that they didn't give up and just think Max was going to get the tackle and that they kept coming. So good defensive stand here by the Wildcats after that kind of unfortunate punt. And so New London's got 2 receivers. They split one to the right, one to the left. They're going to hit the short receiver, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds. Unfortunately, they picked up. What are they going to say? He's going to be knocked out of bounds. They picked up about 12 yards-ish. So it's going to be 4th and along 8. 4th and 8. So we'll see here. I'm assuming they'll go for it. Wildcats need a big play right here. They can get a first down without scoring, but let's see if the Wildcats can. So they're going to go 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Menke Bailey, he's going to throw. Here comes Kinnick. And it's a completed pass, but it's going to be short.
Not going to be enough.
Yep.
Hey, let's just redo that last possession. We're going to get the ball
we're
about
going
the
to
same
get the
spot.
ball. Yeah, exactly. Nice pressure. Kinnick Weiss came. I don't know if that was a blitz or he was just able to beat his guy, and they did complete the pass, but they needed 8. It was about a 5-yard completion. And so Wildcats hold there after that unfortunate punt series. And they'll have the ball on their own 17-yard line. Wildcats have the power formation in the backfield. Josh Lindsay's leading Matt Klosterman. Matt Klosterman gets around the corner.
He's got a first down, and, well, we'll see where they stepped out. Yeah, gain of about 14.
Yeah, first down.
As I don't remember if I was saying it before the mics were working or not, but Matt
Matt
last week broke the single game rushing record with 368 yards, 64 yards, somewhere in there. A whole lot more than anybody else but Trey Hollop.
Did his brother?
No, Trey Hollop had it.
Oh,
Sure.
Trey Hollop, yeah.
He also broke the single game touchdown record at 6 rushing touchdowns.
Wow.
So video game numbers for the senior.
There
goes Dashney Munyakazi. He's going to pick up 7 yards probably.
That's a nice run right up the middle.
Yeah, that was a good play. Good to see Dash getting some positive yards here. So we're out about midfield now, 39-yard line.
We've got about 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 8-0 Wildcats. If you're joining us late, again, we had some technical difficulty when we got started.
Just telling the truth. I plugged it in the wrong USB port. It was all my fault.
I forgot to tell them there's where it was supposed to be correctly plugged into. There's a whole bunch of stuff
I've
there.
only done this for 5 years. I can't. I'm not going to say what I want to say, but here goes Josh Lindsay with the direct snap.
There's some good blocking.
Lots of blockers out in front. And
just kind of ran out of room there.
Yeah. They did a good job of filtering him to the outside. Unfortunately for them, it was 10 yards down the field.
So Wildcats pick up a first down, and they are in Tigers territory on the 30-yard line.
So we got about 3 plays. We flipped the field already.
Yep. That's where, again, that penalty.
Yep. We can't go backwards.
We just need to keep going forward, yeah.
Looks like doing a good job here. Coaches are alternating Josh Lindsay and Dashney in every other play. Matt's not running the plays in, so he's getting that much-needed break on the sideline or out in the huddle. Here goes Dashney. It's his turn. He's going to go around the left. Nice cutback move. Yeah, good job there. Ran out of real estate, cut it back up the field. He's going to pick up 6-7. So Cats are just marching. Yeah.
Yep.
This is their power run game. I think we ran one counter play that got blown up on 3rd and long, and we've been taking it right to them with our power run. And
2nd and 4.
They'll probably bring another guy up on the line again, and that really just helps us because if we're just down blocking, there's 5 guys now, so we're still going up the middle. There's Max Arthur, breaks through.
Oh, nice.
He's still chugging. He fumbled it.
He was down.
He's down. Okay.
I was going to say.
Oh, I think he was getting ready to reach for the end zone there, and they're going to call him down.
Yep. Get up, Max. You're fine.
He's a little wobbly there.
That was a great run up the middle, and he was carrying a couple Tigers with him, and, he kind of stretched out, and the ball popped out when he hit the ground. Hopefully he's just cramping. Hopefully it's just a cramp.
Yeah, not really sure what we're looking at here. So Brandon Hennick's going to check in for him at fullback. Cats are all the way down to 6-yard line.
Yep.
And there's a direct snap to Klosterman, and he's dancing. He's going to cut back, reverse the field, and he's going to be in.
Touchdown.
There's no way he's getting stopped there.
There we go. Good job of blocking. That's the second time you can tell that New London's selling out to the run in the sense that they're going to, if you're going to run to the right, we're going to stop you from going that way. And Matt's doing a great job of reversing direction. That's the second time that he's gotten some big gains from changing direction. So there's a touchdown.
It's going to move it 14-0 as we get ready for the 2-point conversion. It's going to Klosterman. He's going right up the middle, and boy, I think they got him down.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're going to say no good on the 2-point conversion.
So Wildcats are up 14-0 with 3:32 left here in the first quarter.
Max Arthur's back up on his feet. I think he's pointing at his calf.
What was that? Was that a 12-yard run?
For Matt? 6-yard touchdown run.
Not that we're official.
Yeah.
It's
whatever we say it is, Carth. None of these guys are watching.
A shout out to our sponsor, Heartland
Heartland Bank is your community bank where we're founded in a small community like Central City and stay true to our roots in every community we serve. Good luck, Central City Wildcats. Well,
Matt, looks like Max Arthur's running on the sidelines. He came out limping. We were hoping a cramp, and they were kind of looking at his knee.
well, I couldn't tell if it was knee or calf.
Yeah, his calf and knee. He was
pointing. It looked like he was pointing down at his calf.
and
so.
he has had, I don't know which knee, but he has had some issue. He's hurt his knee. So I'm sure it's kind of one of those things that sometimes it goes, you're like, if it hurts, you automatically go to, I'm hurt. But yeah, he's back out there on the kickoff. So Wildcats will be kicking off. Back deep will be London Franklin, a junior, for the Tigers. What are the chances that you have a kid named London and he goes to New London High School in Iowa?
Maybe, what do we got here? Offsides on the kickoff. False start. Yep, so we're going to march it back.
Was it offsides?
Yeah. Not sure on who, but. I'm kind of surprised this is the first time we've got called for this because I swear we're off about every kickoff.
Yeah.
And when we scored 50 points last week, we kicked off a whole bunch of times, and I just kind of was like, man, our Gunners really need to watch it.
Yeah.
They're talking to Kenneth Weiss. I don't know if that's who it was on or looking at body language. That'd be my guess.
Right.
Here goes Walker again. Now kicking from his own 25, and he's going to
squib
it. It's picked up.
London picks it up, and
he's going to get to about the 37-yard line after we got moved back.
Yeah. Looks like Cash Weber and looked like maybe Nolan Gates was in on the stop over there for the Wildcats.
I'm not too concerned with field. We haven't given up a first down yet, have we?
I don't think so. So, yeah, they doing the squib kick. I mean, you are giving up some yardage, and so they're going to have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 36-yard line. They've got receiver split. Fletcher's going to get it, and he's going to run to the right, or Franklin, I'm sorry, London Franklin, and he's going to pick up about 6, it looks like.
That was their best run of the night.
Yeah, 6-yard run. It gets them into Wildcat territory here. It's going to be on the Wildcat 38-yard line, 2nd and 4. So Wildcats, this would be a good big statement if we can get the ball back and not. Somebody's calling a timeout, or are they?
Is it the quarter?
No, there's 3 minutes to go in the quarter.
Wonder if it's
are they doing like a water?
I bet it's a
timeout?
water, which is why wouldn't you do it the play before when it's
when
a
it
change
was a
of
dead
possession?
ball. Yeah, that was weird.
Well, it might be New London's looking for
something. So I wonder if
they took a timeout just so they could try to find a kid's mouth guard or who knows. I mean, there's the kid with the helmet.
But I never saw a timeout.
Yeah, an official's timeout.
An official's timeout. It's the only thing. 47's looking for something, it looks like, way over there. But, I mean, I don't know what they're looking for.
Yeah, what?
Not like you're going to find a contact lens.
No.
Even though I have seen basketball games stop for that.
Yeah.
Not a football man. So I don't know what that was because
there was no signal.
There was no signal at all of anything. So New London's going to have the ball, 2nd down and 4 to go. They're going to have receivers split to the right and left and a slot receiver there, quarterback and another back in the backfield. They switch between a couple different guys at quarterback. This is going to be a direct snap. And
Kenneth Weiss ate it up if he can keep a hold.
And then people are going to get there. They direct snapped at that Cale Westerbeck. And Kinnick's really manhandling his side of the line over there on that D end. He's getting the backfield, putting pressure on him. And he didn't get the tackle, but he got in there, and then the rest of the Wildcats got back there. So there's a loss. It goes back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Tigers from their own 36-yard line. They're going to have 2 receivers split to the right and the left. They're going to just get it to London Franklin, and he's going to run, and he gets about 6 yards, just like they did to start the drive. And Colton Welton in on the stop for the Wildcats. Looks like Colton Brown was getting up from the bottom, so it's going to be 4th and 4. So they're right back where they started after that first carry, and it looks like they're going to bring in Colin Peeler to do the punting here. Wildcats hopefully are kind of keeping an eye out here for
a fake.
Yeah, for a fake, and
it's
he's
punted.
Gonna
Boy,
punt. He went off to the
he
tried to
punt
take
it out of bounds.
really,
really a good
inside
punt, to be
the
honest.
20.
It was
going to be
about a 22-yard punt, but it got us down and out about the 16-yard line.
Yep.
So if you're, a believer in, field position and that kind of stuff, that's a pretty good chess move. I'm not. I want to go for it every time, though.
So
which probably
Max Arthur did take himself out, and I see he is kind of limping. Right, looks like he's got an ice pack on the side of his knee right there. So I wonder if, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I didn't see. He definitely didn't get hit on the side of his leg because he was. I mean, I guess he could have. I don't know. He was in a scrum down there. Anyway, Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 on their own 16-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like Klosterman. He's going to take it off the short side and get tripped up at about the.
And he's
he's still going. Never mind. Forget that. He's all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Great run by Matt.
So again, 34 again.
Yeah, he's got it down to the Tiger 26-yard line. Great run by Matt. No flag, so that's nice to see that we get a big chunk of yardage there and it doesn't come back.
Cats have been really patient in the backfield, waiting for, almost like a zone read in the blocking scheme. And then that one,
Matt did a really good job of finding it.
His last touchdown was on a nice cutback. Dashney had a nice run on a cutback. That play was from a cutback. Everybody's just flowing to the ball so hard that it's really opening up. Not this time. Josh Lindsay's going to follow those lead blockers, take a sweep left for a gain of 3.
Gets knocked out of bounds.
Maybe 2.
Knocked out of bounds by London Franklin.
Well, that's going to 2nd and 8 as we get inside the 25-yard line here. Cats driving up 14-0.
We got about a minute and 12 seconds to go. In the first quarter, Wildcats up 14-0. So we've got 2nd and 8.
And here comes Munyakazi. He's going to get wrapped up and dropped in the backfield.
There's a late hit.
Yeah,
that guy came flying in there. Come on. There's a loss. Talked a little bit about being patient. He was Dashney was almost too patient.
Yeah, well,
I think you have to make a decision.
There wasn't much there.
Yeah.
The defender got there about the same time the ball did.
So Wildcats lose some yardage there. It's going to be 3rd and 13. And we were under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats are running in some different players. Looks like they're going to split a couple receivers out.
Yeah, we got twins to the left. Walker's in. He's going to take the snap. He's rolling to his right. Nothing there.
What?
And I don't know what he was trying to do there, but
I don't either.
He's going to get sacked for a loss of about 1. I think he was trying to flip it up to Josh Lindsay down the sideline, but couldn't get it maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's going to be the last play of the
quarter.
There.
So it's going to be 4th and 15 from the 30-yard line-ish.
Yep.
30-ish, 11, I don't know.
Probably give her a shout out there to
Heartland Bank is a proud supporter of Central City Wildcat sports. At Heartland Bank, we recognize more than ever the need to support local customers and organizations in your communities. As your community bank, we're here for you. Heartland Bank. All right, 14-0 as we flip the chains around after the first quarter.
Gotta like that. Get off to a good start. One thing, we kind of we're doing a good job. We get one drive, and it seems like we kind of drive right down the field. Then we get a drive where we go, and then we go backwards, and whether it's a penalty or just loss of yardage or whatever. So it'd be nice to just be able to keep positive plays going. On the really positive note is our defense didn't give up a first down in the first quarter. and they had the ball. After that whole penalty thing, they were at what we say about the 22-yard line. They had 1st and 10 from about 22.
Yeah.
And when the defense did a great job, and they actually lost yardage. And
done a good job. I mean, our defense has been pretty good.
Yeah.
We've had some unfortunate 4th downs all season where it's 4th and long and we give up a touchdown. But for the most part, our defense has played pretty well. And as I'm saying this, like, we gave up 52 points last game. But defense was still there. We just didn't answer when we needed and didn't make the plays that counted. But we're going to hear. Hopefully we can pick up this long 4th down. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the odds of picking up 4th and 14 are.
Yeah, but in the big picture,
you're going for it
do you
anyways.
punt?
Yeah,
I mean, in this position, especially with your defense playing the way they have.
Yeah, no, this is a 4th down play no matter what. You would have liked to pick up a few yards on that last one.
And make it a shorter. But we are just going with our power backfield.
Yep. It's going to be a pass, though. We got tight ends going across the field. Got them both open if we can get the ball there. And there's a pass interference. Looked like Kinnick Weiss got drugged down from behind
as he was trying to make a play on the ball.
Turn around and get back to the huddle.
Yeah. Big play there. So there's why you go for it. Sometimes you make those kind of plays and you put the pressure on the other team. And we had 2 receivers in the area. And
it would have been nice to get that ball out a little bit sooner and try to catch him in stride. But it was underthrown. And as Kinnick was coming back, he got pulled down from behind at about the 7-8.
But they're bringing it back and marking it off from the line of scrimmage.
So defensive holding call? I mean, I don't know how it's not a 1st down.
I mean, that's got to be an automatic 1st down on a penalty.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
We're just.
Sometimes it boggles my mind, like how disorganized sometimes some of these officials are looking on certain calls, and it's like, come on, man. This is the 4th game of the year, for God's sakes. There's going to be a direct snap to Dashney. He cuts up the middle. Nice move, and he's still going. He's dragging a couple Tigers.
That's one 5 of the guys best, on him.
That's the best run I've seen. Well, one of Dashney's best runs. Usually Dashney's a
little
slasher and finesse and gets around the corner and makes a good cut and gets. But this time he was dragging them.
Dragging Tigers down.
That's not normally Dashney.
Yeah, that's
so great job by him.
All the way down to the 5.
Yeah.
So nose of the football's on the 5. See if we can be the anti-Iowa Hawkeyes and see if we can score from the 5-yard line every time.
So it should be, just 1st and goal.
Hennick's in at fullback. He's going to take the snap up the middle, and he's bulldozing his way down, and he's
they're going to say they're
just
at the
inches.
Yeah, about 6-inch line.
Boy, he was running pretty dang hard there.
Yeah, was. I thought he was in. That was a good job.
Yeah, they had him by the ankles and just nose of the football to the goal line. I don't know. I'm glad he didn't stretch out and try to
fumble or something.
It's 2nd down. You're going to get 2 inches.
Yeah.
Just play smart.
Yeah.
Wonder if who's going to get the ball here? It could be any 3.
So you got Brandon still in there.
It's going to Brandon, and he's got. Where's the signal? He's turned around in the back of the end zone walking back, and there's no signal. So there's a touchdown for the senior backup fullback, Brandon Hennick. Carry of about 3 inches.
Mm-hmm. Like to see that, make a statement.
Yep, 20-0 good guys.
Taking advantage of the penalty there on that 4th down and longer than we like.
Well, and here's the other thing. Let's not get a penalty on this extra point. We've got at least 3 penalties in 4 games on extra points, and that's
a killer.
I don't care what the excuse is ever. That should never happen.
It just shouldn't happen. I mean, this is a play that
if you can run a play and put points on the board, you need to execute it.
Mm-hmm.
And here it's going to Klosterman. He's going to cut it up, and there's the late pitch, and it's actually going to be pitched to the wrong team. They ran their little option pitch. And it was well scouted as the DN just went out and picked off the pitch. But in Iowa high school football, you cannot advance a defensive takeaway on an extra point. So, which is too bad because
Yeah.
it would be it adds a little more to the play.
Yeah, it's-
Cooper McLaughlin had a pick in the end zone.
Yeah.
Was
I've
that a couple
seen
weeks
college
ago?
games
No.
turned.
Yeah, the whole
on
game flips on its head.
on a extra point, block, the field goal. They obviously don't, or the extra point, they obviously don't go for two that often. But I think I've seen it, the Hawks do it. I mean, that's a huge momentum changer. You gave up a touchdown, but like that's just like demoralizing to the other team after just to miss to miss the extra point. Again, it's only a 2-point. You could run 100 yards, you only get 2 points for it. But still, it's just
how many 100-yard plays do you get? Or
but still,
80-yard plays?
it's just there's something about it that just sparks, especially if you just gave up the touchdown. You're like, oh, we just gave up a touchdown, and then you have that opportunity.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
it's like, hey, man, we're in this, and
you're gonna score and get the ball
then
right
actually,
back.
you get the ball right back, and now you just never know. Yeah, there's like a lot of things sometimes that they take away some of the game-changing opportunities for.
Players.
For teams to do things. So, and especially like in tight games,
Yeah. Here goes Walker. No,
that was 21.
Josh Lindsay. Good
He
little
does a
pooch punt.
left-footed
Fielded
kicker.
at the
Goes to
20.
London Franklin, who slips through, but he is brought down by Kinnick and
Nolan Gates.
Nolan.
Kinnick had him low, and Gates
He's
finished
went
him off high. So
Yep.
he did cross the 30-yard line.
Yep. So they've been starting at about the 30-ish, in between their own 30, 35-yard line every time practically. That was a better pooch punt by
A little trickery.
by Josh with his left foot. That was pretty good. So Wildcats will be on defense. Let's see if we can shut them down. It's 10-17 here to go in the second quarter, and it's 20-0. Looks like they're going to split a receiver to the right, receiver to the left. They've got two backs and the quarterback in the backfield, and it's a direct snap to London Franklin, and he's going to go around the left side, and he's
Picking up 7 probably.
He got about 6 or 7. Again, that might be their longest.
I think 6 was their longest play. So
that's about 6 again, maybe 7, I guess, if you want to. Maybe 7 there. So Wildcats need to.
Well, we haven't given up a first
Nope.
down yet, so I'm not going to criticize anything.
No. Good run there.
That was a pretty good executed play.
So it looks like they're going with the same set. One receiver split to the left, one to the right, and 2 backs in the backfield. Or there's 3 people, I guess. I don't know if technically a quarterback. They're going to do the same play, and this time he kind of cuts it up, and it's going to be the first down for New London.
Yeah, all the way down to the 10-minute mark in the second quarter. So Cats defense hadn't given up a first down till 10 minutes left in the first half. That's not a bad stat line, Carts. Better write that down.
I am.
All right, they're trying to spread us out again. We got an empty back set here. 4 receivers, 4 out wide, 2 on each side. Here comes a guy in motion. They're going to go now trips to the right side. Quarterback's rolling that way. It's run all the way. Oh, we had him wrapped up. Kinnick had him.
There we go.
And was
Kinnick got back up and got him again.
Got him again.
Actually, that's the second time that we've had him, spun him, he got out, and we've gotten him, and he's lost more yardage after the initial hit. Got to like that. I wonder if that's if they're working on that.
Spin him.
Spin him, let him go, and then somebody else wrap him up so he loses 2 more yards. So Kinnick, we just talked about how he's been able to really cause some havoc over on his side of the line there. And once again, big play. They're back at midfield on that. So it's going to be second down and 18. So a loss of 8 after picking up their first down. And they're going to, there's a bad snap.
Hey,
and
finally
Franklin, London Franklin just falls on it. So now they just went back.
On that play.
They were on the 40.
You got a calculator, Cart, to figure this one out?
10.
20.
No, they went from the 40.
No, I'm going to say third and
when they were up, yeah. Well, they were at the 32-yard line.
They got to get to the 22.
Yeah, and they're on their own territory at about their own 28-yard line.
And they need to get to our 22 to get a first down.
So according to the 3rd and 30, according to the board.
Well,
I don't know.
Not quite.
All right, they got receivers split to the left, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. We got Franklin goes in motion. They fake the pitch, and they're going to throw. And
It's
did they call
caught.
it?
Yeah, no, yeah, they called the holding.
Oh, okay,
It's,
good, because they completed the pass and they picked up the
oh,
first
there's
down.
a fumble on it.
Then they're going to say he was down. But thank God there was the holding call because
Yeah, Kinnick might have bought him one there.
yeah, that was
Yep,
yeah,
there's the
there we go.
hold. Oof, so that
They
hold
made
was
a
on the
nice
22-yard
play, and I
line.
didn't see if somebody slipped and fell or how, but they did complete the pass to Riley Rains, or I'm sorry, Israel Lemley, and he made a good, nice cut and got up the sideline, and Dashney brought him down, but it would have been a first down, so definitely not the play that you wanted to give up. So it's going to be
This is going to be 4th and 43.
No, they'll replay the down. So
or
it's gonna
third
be,
and 43. Sorry, I had the 4 in my head from 40.
So now they have the ball at their own 17-yard line. So again, receiver split to the left, to the right.
What do you got for a 40-yard play in your playbook?
Well, and almost a
here
bad
comes
snap.
Kinnick.
And they're clearing it out, and then they got it. Now you got to get somebody. He's there. They picked up quite a few there.
Then they fumbled it. I don't know if they're going to call that
Ooh,
one down. Yeah, they're calling Wildcat football, I think.
Did he fumble?
Well, we got.
Oh yeah,
there's
I
one.
think. Yes, I didn't see the fumble. I was
he
watching.
He might have been trying to fumble it because he knew he needed another 10
Oh
yards.
yeah, I mean because it would have been 4th down.
Yeah,
So,
almost like a hook and ladder. I mean,
yeah,
it wasn't
okay.
a hook and ladder.
Yep. So
but
again, nice completion, and they get it up into Wildcat territory, and he was brought down about at the Wildcat 36, 37-yard line, and it fumbled forward a little bit. And Wildcats have it, so they're going to take over. 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard lines. Wildcats hold. 7:44 left here in the second quarter. We got 20-0. Wildcats defense is really doing a great job.
I wonder if we're going to pass right here. I think.
You think we're going to try to?
I think you try to make it hurt on this.
Yep. Yeah, that's.
But
we're going to go with Dashney around.
That was so tough to follow.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you had the ball.
I thought Matt had it.
I thought Matt had it too. So we ran our
they
fake
need to change.
counter.
They need to change their marker over there. Yeah, hopefully they realize
Yep,
that
they just did.
2nd down.
So
he only picked up 2 yards.
that was a nice little spin play.
Yeah, Matt.
We don't do a lot with our spin unless it's our counter, and I think that right there is to try to keep defenses honest. Unfortunately, we only gained a couple yards off it, but
like you said,
great play fakes because I had no idea. I mean, I've watched our offense for a long time. I had no idea
New
who had the ball.
London's got all 8 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Yep, and here comes Klosterman, and
but
it don't
here's
matter.
the thing:
yeah.
if you're going to play up that way, if Matt or even Dashney or Cash or Josh, if they break through, you're not going to catch them.
Yep.
So
there was 10 yards there for the senior. And that's going to go 1st down. Cats are flipping the field now, 35-yard line of the Tigers. Yeah, the good thing about all those guys in the box, if you can get through the hole, there's a lot of green out there.
It reminds me of, was that when Michigan played somebody? Was it Ohio State a couple years ago? And Ohio State got down and they were just putting everybody up on the line because they knew Michigan was going to run. And then Michigan would had 3 more touchdowns because
there goes Matt on the counter, and he's only going to pick up a couple. So second down.
About 9 probably.
Maybe 8 or 9. Might be Matt's shortest run of the year.
Yeah.
Got Mr. Nick Kemp on the PA over there. Wildcat High School social studies teacher.
Last home game we were having some issues with our sound system. We got a new sound system, but think they got things worked out. The music was sounding good tonight. There's a snap. Oh, and there goes Josh Lindsay. You're not going to catch him.
Nope. See you later. Josh Lindsay with a
and
gain
there's
of
an example of what we
33
talked
yards.
about.
And you know what's nice is we just got a 33-yard play with no penalties.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah. And that we just talked about that. He got through the line of scrimmage so quick, and there was this one guy, and he beat him because he had a bad angle.
Yep. Stop you once or twice, but man.
What did you say about 33 yards?
33 was the number I had.
We'll say that's what it is.
Josh Linton, I mean, that's going to put
him.
He
was quick.
He's got to be well over 50 yards now in the first
Yeah,
half.
he had about 25 yards on in the first drive.
He's probably over 60 then.
Yeah.
We'll take a couple of 100-yard rushers.
For sure. So Wildcats are going to go for 2 here. Let's see. Whoa,
Klosterman
man.
bobbled it, and he kicked it on the ground, and
So there's just, we just talked about that's, I don't know.
Intestinal fortitude,
That's
I think.
almost like a penalty.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, come on, it's,
You only get so many plays to put points on, and when you
Yeah.
ugh.
So
Oh well.
26-0 with 6:22 left in the second quarter. Wildcats up. So we like that.
At Heartland Bank, the strength of our bank lies in the relationships that give meaning to our work. At all times, we remain focused on what we do best, operating as a dependable community bank and delivering on our personal service commitment. Go Wildcats.
And just our normal shout out to Heartland Bank. When we started doing this, gosh, I don't even know, this before COVID, because we used our sound system for graduation and some stuff. I mean, so we've been doing this for, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years now. I know Mr. Cronin was the principal, or the superintendent was his first, I can't even remember.
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
Tanner was here.
Mm-hmm.
He was in, anyway, I just remember Heartland Bank, obviously it was
Pretty
Next
awesome.
Bank when we first started, but
Yeah, we've been doing it so long, it was Next Bank.
yeah,
so.
they came on board right away and said they wanted just to be the sole sponsor. They would, take on that cost and promote us and help us do this. And
How cool is that, though?
yeah, and they've been doing it. They haven't wavered. They're just really a great to work with. So there's a squib kick.
Onside kick, and I think we
Wildcats
got it.
Squib kick hits the New London kid right in the hands
Yep.
and bounces off. And is that Kinnick? And there's Kinnick
Wise.
right there to get the rebound off the guy's legs or hands or knees or whatever it hit. So Wildcats are going to have the ball. And they're going to be at the 39-yard line of the Tigers. And we're going to be right back in business here. So
Gotta like that.
gotta like that. That kind of maybe makes up for that some of the botched two-point conversions
Or
here. Maybe.
how about the punt that should have been on?
Yeah. There you go. We
All
get
right,
this.
Dash Namunikazi's turn. He's running. He's got a few blockers. Oh,
And
there's
there's
going to
gonna
be
be
a
a
holding
holding.
call. Maybe they'll get a horse collar or something that,
No, holding.
Yeah, it's definitely holding.
So it's going to march. It's going to put the ball back.
Should be about 1st and 19, I'm
thought-
guessing.
I swear, I never know. I always thought that evidently they don't do spot fouls in high school.
Well, that was right at the line of
Oh,
scrimmage.
yeah,
It should be
it
about
is hard.
It should
Yeah,
be
fair.
1st and 19.
Yeah, that's about right. So
But-
holding against the Wildcats. So it's still first down. Wildcats still have the ball in good field position. It's on their own.
But also, no
you know.
offense to some officials, but maybe they're not like the best athletes throwing those flags, and we're
Yeah,
gonna mark it
yeah.
from
So
there.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
there's
bad
a bad
snap,
snap,
and
and then
Lindsay's
Matt
gonna-
or Josh just
yeah, Josh
falls
just
on it.
jumps on it.
Ah, pick it up.
Oof, so we just saw it from New
Yep,
London.
Now what's happening to us?
Yeah, 2nd and 30.
We make a great play and get the ball in their field, their territory, and now we're going backwards. So it's going to be 2nd down and 28 with about 5:48 to go in the second quarter. So Wildcats have to kind of buckle down here. It's been snaps have kind of been or just mishandling of snaps has been an issue all season.
I just wonder if it's just a little bit of lack of focus.
When you're up 26
whatever
to
in the
nothing.
first
But still,
half,
man, you're in great field position. You score on that last thing, and it's
Klosterman rolling out to his left. He's going to
there's-
fire to wide open.
there's
Kinnick
Kinnick.
pulls it in.
nice.
Just shy of the
pass,
first
nice
down.
catch.
So I don't know what
Yep.
that is. I'm
it's
not a math
almost-
teacher, but
Well, it was 28 yards, and now they're going to say he's out of bounds.
I've counted it on my fingers a couple of times.
They're
and-
saying he's out of bounds
no
there.
way.
What the heck?
He was running a.
He went out of bounds at like the 31
He
yard
couldn't
line.
go out of bounds coming from
He
across the
couldn't have-
field.
Yeah, he caught it up here.
Oh.
Oh my God, these officials are awful.
When I just said, I was going to be nice
Yeah,
and
no
say
kidding.
these, maybe not
There's
the most
no
athletic,
way
but
The ball can
Get
be
yourself down the field.
Yes, there's no way you can get the ball at the. He caught the ball
He caught
at
it
the
in stride.
32-yard line. Yes, and he was knocked out of bounds.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Oh, real bad. So it's going to be
God.
3rd and 5.
And instead of 3rd and 2
2 plays to get
or
there.
3rd and 3,
I was going to be nice. Now I'm not being
Yeah,
nice.
that is
Get yourself
bad.
in your position to see.
no kidding.
You didn't think we were going to throw it on.
Yeah, 2nd and
400?
28. So now it's 3rd and
Jeez.
5. There's 5:17 here left to go in the second quarter. 26-0 Wildcats. Wildcats called timeout.
Now I want to revisit that punt play. That was
Yeah,
terrible, too.
that was. I mean, it was. Here's the thing: is I get that there's a fair catch.
Oh, and the pass interference on Kinnick on the first series of the game, but whatever.
Pass interference.
Yeah, remember they didn't call pass interference when they were tackling Kinnick before the
Oh,
ball got,
yeah.
and you were probably busy, and I just kept that to
Oh
myself.
yeah, when I
but
was out. Yeah.
now you've just that's the worst spot in the history
Yeah,
of football.
that is absolutely the worst spot.
He
I'm
caught
not
it in
gonna-
stride running down the
and
field.
he got knocked out of bounds at literally the 31-yard line,
yeah.
and now they're marking it at the 34. It's awful.
There's no
God.
physical
there's-
way he could have stepped out of bounds there.
And now Josh
goes
Lindsey
Josh Lindsey.
gets knocked out of.
You know, he's going to go out
ooh,
just
just
shy of the
shy.
first. But they're probably going to mark him back
Yeah,
for a
no
negative
kidding.
because we can't spot a ball. But 4th
Yeah.
and 3 here.
Yeah, 4th and 3. Jeez, that should have been a first down. That should have been a first down right there. Picks up 3 yards, and if we would have had it marked right, that would have been a first
Yeah,
down.
that should have been a first
Yeah.
down.
But
All right, see what the Cats got. I want to see us go on some hard count, do
I
something
know.
that
draw them all sides.
yeah,
or something.
try to get better at something that we
Yeah, I need to work on.
need to work on. We'll probably say that and we'll jump off sides, but here goes Klosterman. He's got the edge.
Oh
He's
yeah, and Matt
just running
runs
over
into
people, and
somebody,
he's
they're
still going.
You know, the one thing is, remember when
got a whole pride of
yeah,
the Tigers all over him.
Wildcats are tougher than Tigers.
I believe there may be a Illini Nebraska football, or what is? Yeah, big
Oh.
Big Ten, Big Ten high school football game on national TV right
Wildcats pick up a first down. Matt just knocked a couple guys out of his way and carried a few more. And they're inside of the 20 at the 19 where they'll have it 1st and 10. That guy almost looked like it was offsides. There's a Matt dropped that, picked it up.
He's going to be down.
And he picked up, made 2,
Just
3
about to the
maybe out
15,
of
yeah.
out of nothing there. So again, a little bit of focus here, keeping our minds in it and just executing. Hopefully we can get something with this. So we're at 4:15 here left to go in the second quarter. Wildcats are up 26-0 on New London, and they're driving inside the 20. If they get down to, looks like the 9-yard line, they can pick up a first down.
All right.
And there's
There
gonna be
goes Dashney. Oh, he tries to break it outside his blockers.
bad.
Blockers
Brandon
had,
didn't get a
well, no, that wasn't
chip.
Brandon's fault at all.
Yeah.
Brandon kept his body back to the hole, and Dashney tried to bounce
yep,
it.
Yep.
That
He should
was-
have just.
I know for a fact because our fullback goes in a J path on that one. I know that was
Just a bad
running
read.
back, a running back trying to make a play when he
Yep.
should have followed his blockers. Ah, frustrating one.
Yep.
So that knocks him back. What do we got?
Yeah, lost 4 on the play.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3rd and 12. See what happens.
And Matt's got it. He's looking. Nothing there. He's following Nolan Gates. He's going to reverse the
There-
field.
there
Oh,
we
boy.
go.
Oh, boy. Still running. Back to the line of scrimmage.
He ran how much, and he picked
got-
up. He got
yeah.
2 yards.
Well, if the field's
Well,
40 yards wide, he ran
so-
about 80 yards and got
Yep.
a yard. So.
Well, here we got another play. It's 4th down. He's got the ball at about the 20. Or it just
I don't
we're
think we
gonna
got a
say-
field goal
19.
unit, so I think we're probably going to have
Yep.
to.
fourth and basically back to the line of scrimmage. So we're back
4th
where
and
we
10, yeah.
started. And we got 2:40 here left to go.
Tigers are doing a much better
And
job.
there's a
keeping
timeout. I think that was a good
Yeah,
timeout.
Wildcats.
Matt was gassed from running
80 yards.
80 yards to pick up 2. And so it's a good opportunity for everybody to catch their breath, kind of get everybody on the same page. Kind of a, if we can get this fourth down, that'd be amazing. So we'll see what they draw up here.
Nebraska and Illinois.
Illinois, it looks, is that who they're playing?
Yeah, well, it looks like
Illinois.
two high school teams cards. That's why you can't tell, as they're both ranked in the top 25.
Don't make me throw up.
Nebraska's up 10-7.
Why are you showing that? You act like we want to watch that.
I know. We're
Max trying to distract
trying to
us
get this
and
propaganda.
have us watch some propaganda that's burning my eyeballs.
I
Nebraska.
feel sick now.
I do too. Illinois,
You're ruining
Nebraska.
the Wildcat football
yes,
game.
me and Cody and I aren't going to be able to do the second half now because we're nauseous.
So
My God,
4th and 10.
I can't see anything.
Those were good. All right, now
God,
Cats are coming out of the
distracting
huddle or
us.
out of the timeout huddle and marching back out to the field.
Looks like Caleb Walker checked in.
Yep, probably.
Let's see what they're going to do with that.
Oh, now Dashney's checking out, so we didn't quite have the personnel we had in the first huddle. So, all right, Cats, let's get going here. All right, here we go. All right.
So it
Looks like Kinnick Weiss and Chris Hansen split out left, and maybe Josh Lindsay to the right.
Nope, here comes
Here
Josh.
comes Matt with the.
No. Oh, he
He's
should
gonna
have
get
kept
wrapped
going
up.
to the right.
Yeah, he
Man,
got wrapped
that
up.
play looked a little out of sync the whole time here. Just didn't.
Well, it kind of looked like one of the plays. We were running out of that spread formation early,
Yeah.
and
They put Josh in motion. But unfortunately, we got stopped there. I guess got to give kudos to New London for stepping up and getting the stop on that.
all right, as Cats turn it over on downs, we'll see what we got here.
We're at 2.5 minutes to
New
go. New London.
formation for New London here. They got tight ends split out wide, 3 in the backfield, and
And they're going to
gonna
have
get 5.
London Franklin, their main ball carrier. He's going to get up about 6. They give him about 6 yards there. So 2nd and 4. And they're going to split. Now they're going to the split to the left, to the right, and they're only going to go with the single quarterback. And now they're going to put Franklin, and they fake, and there comes Kinnick, and he misses them. And then they try to dump off, and good coverage there by Dashney, it looked like, on that. Kinnick kind of blew that up a little bit and forced the quarterback to, I think, pass it a little bit before he was ready. So that's going to stop the clock with 1:51 to go here, 26-0. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 yards to go for the Tigers. See what Wildcats here, if we can get a big stop. If we can get a stop here, we've got 1 timeout left. So we'll see what happens. They're going to put 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Got the quarterback in the backfield there. Now they're putting Franklin, and they're going to hand
it
off.
off.
And there's
Kinnick
Kinnick.
Weiss. There it is.
Number
Big
40,
play.
Number 40 can't handle Kinnick.
Kinnick
Paxton
Weiss
Lindsay, he has nobody's. Yes, Kinnick's pretty
drove
much doing,
drove his blocker back,
And then
met the motion guy, and just
after he got it the handoff and just
shucked his blocker and caught
the
the
tackle.
running back
Great.
coming right into his body.
great play. So now here we go. We've got 1:24 to go. We'll see what happens here. They're going to punt, and it's going to be short. Get out of the way, Wildcats. And they're going to down it. We're going to have the ball with about 1:10. And that was a big stop because Wildcats had the ball first. And so you wouldn't have wanted, New London to drive down, have momentum at halftime, score, and then, get the ball right back. So great job by the defense. And the Wildcats here are going to have 1:10 to work with. We have 1 timeout left.
46 yards to go.
Yeah, Wildcats have it 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line. So very doable here, but for the Cats, Josh has had a couple big gains. Matt's had a couple big gains. So put a couple of those together. Maybe we can get a score before halftime. Looks like they're going to split out some some guys this time, though.
Yep. And here goes Walker. He's dropping back, looking. He's going to let one fly.
He's
got Josh Lindsay on the sideline. It's
and
caught.
Josh is gonna
It's going to be a
for
touchdown.
Well, we didn't even need a minute 10. We needed 10
Oh, there's a holding call back at the line of scrimmage.
Sheesh.
Braxton Davis is pleading his case, but it isn't going to matter. Oh, that was
there we go
a
again.
nice throw to the sideline. And a 45-yard play comes back. And now we'll try to make it a 50-some-yard play.
That's a bummer. I mean, that's at least that's at least I know that I've seen two touchdowns that we've had. And it's probably
that's
had
about
more.
what we averaged, two a game.
That's just it puts
Second
us
and
back.
20,
Yeah.
or first and 20.
I mean, on the positive is that we do have a minute to go, and we do have one timeout. So
the downside is we sure already had the touchdown.
yeah. So
And here we go, similar play here as Kinnick's going to be nope. Josh again to the sideline, but
and ran out of room there.
ran out of real estate.
Yep.
The ball goes flying out onto the track.
So it's going to be 2nd and 20.
Just hate seeing touchdowns called back.
No kidding.
Especially of the 45-yard variety.
Mm-hmm. It was a great throw, great
catch. Stayed in bounds,
Yes,
shook the defender, and it'll look good on the film room.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, doesn't look good on the stat sheet. Here goes Walker again. He's got Klosterman in the backfield. He's going to throw. He's looking at.
I don't know. Whoa! I don't think that's who he was throwing to.
Is
That's
that
Christopher
Hansen?
Dang!
I think that was thrown to Kinnick Weiss, but Christopher Hansen caught it 4 yards
deep. We got to
deep.
get going. We got
42 seconds.
to go. We got 3rd down.
We're not seeing a whole lot of hustle out of the
I know,
Cats
man.
here.
Let's
You got to
go.
get moving.
And
it's not a.
I would like to see us run and pick up the 1st down and call a timeout and then get our. But we're wasting time here. This isn't very good clock management. We should have had a play.
All right, here goes Walker. He's going to throw it to Matt this time. He's got one guy to beat.
Nope,
and it's not going to happen. He fumbled it.
No. Now you got to call
Yeah,
timeout.
Cats are going to burn a timeout here on 4th and 4.
I would have liked to have us. Well, you can't do that.
24 seconds to go in the half.
Get up there and.
Oh, that touchdown was so pretty.
Now it's 4th down. Now you got to come up with the first, with the play. Oh, that's a bummer. But that was a big play right there to get us.
Well, Karth, what are you running here?
Well, now you got to throw the ball. Unless, you can.
We haven't looked at our bunch set yet.
Yeah.
I would run our bunch set because they're probably in a man-to-man, and I would drag one of those guys clear across the field to the weak side, and he'll be wide open.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what we got here. That's what I would do.
Or halfback option.
Halfback, yeah, some kind of.
Here's the thing, kind of you get going to the edge, and either if you can get the 1st down and get out of bounds, or because it's also they're bunched up so much. So I don't know. It just you take a lot of things off the plate now that we don't have another timeout, but I'm not saying that we wasted timeouts by any means. But it would have been nice if we would have gotten up there a little quicker.
Well, we're not doing what I said, that's for sure.
And I don't think we're doing what I said.
So we got 3 wideouts, Klosterman and Walker in the backfield. It's going to Matt. It might have been a run pass read option.
Matt, get the 1st down
Matt's
and get out of bounds.
got the 1st down.
Got the 1st down. Nice play, Matt. Matt knew where he was.
Yep, so instead of snapping it to the quarterback, this running back takes the snap. He was actually looking at throwing to Walker. And he decided he was going to tuck it and run and picked up about 7, only needed 4. What do we got for time?
16.5 seconds.
So 16 seconds to go.
We got a couple opportunities here.
1 timeout left?
None.
No timeouts left?
None. We used one. We did kind of use. I didn't know sure why we took it. Well,
I thought we had 1 left, but.
Well, they have 3 up there. They're not even keeping track. I'm pretty sure we.
Here's Walker.
Don't
He's
have
dropping.
anything.
There's nothing. He's
still
looking. He's going to throw
there
into the end zone. It's caught
out of
bounds
by Josh. He went out of bounds, but there's 8.1 seconds left, and that's a first down for the Wildcats. So first
he ran
and
to
goal.
the wrong side of the pylon.
Oh, Josh, you got it. I don't think he knew where he was.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he thought he was in the back of the end zone or the front.
Right.
Or
That's what I
it
mean.
was.
I don't think he knew how close he was. He I don't know
8
how
seconds.
close he was.
8 seconds. Oh, he's out at the 1.5.
Yeah.
Oh, well. See what we got here. Looks like we got our running back set back in.
Thing is,
and
they're going to review this?
Yeah. Officials timeout, I guess.
What do we?
They're going to reset the clock. I bet you it's a time issue.
Well, they put it was at 8.1. Now it's all of a sudden at 3.4. So I think he started the clock or something.
Yeah,
8.1.
College rules. He was
Yeah.
starting the clock after the first down was
Right.
set, but that's not what we do.
Out of bounds, right. And actually college now, inside 2 minutes, it goes out of bounds in the clock. And there we go. We got it. Yeah, touchdown Wildcats.
Is that Hennick?
Nope. Matt
Klosterman.
Klosterman. And there are no flags on the play. So Matt takes it in. We'll say a 1-yard touchdown there.
The unorthodox way of running out the clock and getting out of the half.
Well, I guess they didn't want to give – well, they do have 4 seconds.
4 seconds to go, so we are going to have to kick it off.
Yeah.
This untimed 2-point – it would be cool if 2-point conversion you could just run around for 10 seconds, but
I know, no kidding.
Clock's not going to run.
I didn't even know if Caleb played today.
I was
He told me
Klosterman's going to get wrapped up and
we just cannot get
dropped.
that 2-point conversion. He told me he didn't think he was going to play this week, but maybe his knee's feeling better. He hurt his knee after last week at Edco.
He said maybe third quarter of the Edco game last week.
He said he hurt it, and then the final straw was he punted once, and he was like, something's not right. So, all right. Nice way to end the first half. Let's get out of this. 4.3 seconds. Let's get out of here without any kind of run back. So hopefully we can just squib it up there and they just fall on it. And it takes 4.3 seconds.
All right. It's youth night. I think we got potentially youth cheerleaders out here. We got youth football players. I think I heard the flag football players are the first ones that are going to get announced. That'll be fun because, they're probably supposed to walk to the middle of the field and they're going to race down the track.
They'll
to the
be at
other
the
end.
concession stand or something.
One kid will be way out in front of the pack.
Yeah.
2 will be walking. And
all right, so we got Caleb and doing the little squibber, and this time New London just falls on it.
Right at the 40,
And there's 4 seconds. That only took 0.3 of a second, unfortunately. So they have time, I guess, for one last play. So let's get somebody back there. Don't give up a Hail Mary.
Yeah, this would be a typical way where we kind of been giving the ball away.
Yeah, so. Oh, the ball boys. There aren't any ball boys to handle out the balls.
Yeah, they're in line for
I guess
football.
they're in line. That's funny.
Ball boys are elementary football players, and they're over in line getting ready to get their names announced.
All right, so we've got 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and it's going to be obviously a pass. We've got 4 seconds left before halftime. Let's go, Kenneth, get in there. They just chuck it, and it's going to be
knocked down by Dashney. Had a good read on the ball. He got both hands on it. He just 2.
And so at halftime, Wildcats are up 32-0. We like that. We like that. We like that.
Yep.
Probably give a shout out to Next Bank.
Alrighty. Just checking on Wildcats here as they're running in. Unleash the power of more with For You checking from Heartland Bank. You'll get 24-hour roadside assistance, cell phone insurance, access to thousands of coupons, deals, and more for free.
All right. Next bank, again, talked about how much we appreciate what they do for us. And as well, we mentioned not just our broadcast, but for the school too, different programs. So we got youth football here being introduced right now, and we're going to talk about what's been happening at Central City since I've been gone.
Few things have been going on.
So we've got volleyball going on, and right now the varsity volleyball team is sitting at 1-6. They beat Prince of Peace 2 weeks ago, and they fell to Alburnett on actually yesterday. They were at Alburnett. They got beat, so they're 1-6, and their next game will be this next week at East Buck. And then the junior high, now I should have asked, I'm just saying 8th grade right now, but I think the 7th grade, I think 7th and 8th grade are both undefeated in the junior high. And so they're excited about how their season's going. And they also will be playing East Buck next week. So volleyball's in swing. I think they've only had one home game. I think
Prince of Peace games though.
So I hope to maybe try to get a broadcast on one of those games. I think next in 2 weeks they're at home. Then we got junior high football and JV football. Junior high is going. They're 0-2. Is that right? 0-2.
Close one with Springville,
and then they got beat
Midland?
by Midland. And then did they just play Edco? So are they 0-3? Because they got beat by Edco too, didn't they? I think that. So I might be wrong there. I think they might be 0-3. And then, but
maybe it wasn't Midland that they played. That was just a
JV.
JV.
So they are 0-2. Yeah, so Springville
Edco.
and Edco. Yeah, okay, that's right. So junior high's 0-2, but they've been competitive. They've been closer games. So hopefully they have kind of a bye week this next week. So their next game is going to be September 30th, and they play Cal Wheat. So, and I believe it's at home. So if you haven't had a chance, and on Monday nights when they do junior high, they also do JV, and our JV team is the one that are 3-0. They manhandled Midland that first game.
Yep.
And then they beat Springville, and then they've beaten Edco. So the JV football team is 3-0. So they play on Mondays, and they don't play this coming Monday. I don't think they play the following Monday. And so if you want to try to come out and support the junior high and the JV, I know they'd appreciate that. Then, of course, I have to talk about cross country. And so last week was our second cross country meet of the season at Tipton. And Andrew Collins, 8th grader, he ran, and the times are important, but like junior high can run anywhere between a mile and 2 miles.
Yeah, so times it doesn't.
So it's hard to say.
Hard
well,
to have
he
a
ran
PR
this.
when
Like
it's.
I could say, well, he ran this race in 12 minutes, and then the next race might be different. You know,
it could be a longer race.
Yeah, so they ran. It was 1.5 miles at Tipton, and anyway, Andrew got 15th out of 145 runners, and so he got a. Well, he didn't get a ribbon, but he finished 15th. I think they did the top 10. But anyway, so he got 15th out of 145 at Tipton. And then for the high school, which always do 5Ks, at Tipton, Jack Stecker got 5th out of 85 runners. So he placed and he got a medal at Tipton. And then his brother Jace came in with a really good time and got 25th place out of 85 runners. So Jace had a really solid race at Tipton. So that was last week. And then yesterday we ran at Cascade, probably our hardest course. I don't know if anybody's ever went golfing at the Fillmore golf course. It's just north of Cascade off of 151. It's off there if you're heading towards Dubuque on that left-hand side. Well, and if you've ever been around Cascade or Dubuque, you probably have seen a hill or two.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful golf course. I'll give them that. It's maintained amazing and really maintained well. But there's a couple hills.
Yeah. Big ones too.
Yeah, a couple big hills. So by far our hardest meet of the year is at Cascade, and so we ran there yesterday, and Andrew had to run 2 miles on the hardest course. That's the farthest he's run. That's the max for junior high, and Andrew came in 9th out of 77, so he got a ribbon. So he placed, and so super proud of him. He's blowing me away. He's just really doing really well. And then high school wise, Jack, again Stecker, he finished 14th out of 175 runners and got medaled. So they did the top 20, and Jack was able to medal. So Jack's medaled at all the meets so far. So that's been a huge accomplishment for him and an improvement. He ran over a minute faster this year from last year. And it was a little warm yesterday, too. Probably not ideal, so good race for him. Jace came in 61st out of 175 runners. And so, again, Jace's first year. And so nothing to sneeze at there on a tough course, tough day to run. And he came in in 61st place. So really proud of his effort. All 3 guys, so they really did a nice job. So cross country's in full swing, going really well. We will be at Bellevue on their golf course. I don't know if anybody's golfed up at Bellevue, and that's where we'll go Monday. And so hopefully there's a break in the weather here and it cools off a little bit. And the Bellevue course isn't quite as hilly, believe it or not, as the Cascade
the Mississippi River Valley.
It is, but you drive up and then, there is a really pretty view, but the course itself doesn't.
All elevated.
It doesn't really. There is just like there's one little hill, kind of on the back side of the course, but actually not as hilly as you would think going up to Bellevue. So, anyway, they're really doing a really good job. Doing a really everybody. It's been really fun season so far. So, can't say enough about the cross country team. Obviously, I'm biased, but. Football-wise, next week, we will be playing Cowee. I don't know if you're aware of this, but we play at Midland.
Ooh.
So we're going to be at the home of the Midland Golden Eagles, my old stomping grounds.
I was just saying, maybe we'll play a little backyard football on the old stomping grounds before we go out there.
So Cowee does not have a football field, and they use Midland's field for their home games. So... Anyway, we'll be traveling to Wyoming. So if you're planning on going and you were thinking, oh, my God, we've got to drive all the way to Cowee, which is in another country, I swear to God. You and I made that trip.
Multiple
it's a long
times.
Trip.
Cedar County is so much bigger than it feels like it should be.
I don't know. Yeah.
And we're clear on the other side.
Yeah, you feel like you're in, I don't know. So anyway, on a positive note, you only have to go to Wyoming.
Which is also in
well,
the
it's
middle
not
of
as
nowhere.
bad. Well, right. But it's not as bad as going all the way to Cowee. So if you're planning on going next week to the game, it's going to be at Wyoming. But we will be playing Cowee. And then the following week, just so everybody knows, is homecoming week.
Yeah,
and, so
we got Easton Valley coming to town.
We'll be at home then for that on October 4th. And, Easton Valley Riverhawks.
That means we got to get this freshman float going.
Yeah, have fun with that. And so the homecoming week, so if you've got kids, probably be on the lookout. There will be some stuff coming out about.
I think homecoming shirts are due Tuesday if you want to get a homecoming shirt.
Homecoming shirts. And then there'll be the dress-up days, so that kind of stuff will probably be coming out here at the end of this week, so that people can be prepared. And then there'll be the parade and the floats and everything, and so that'll be fun. Easton Valley Riverhawks. I was just going to comment. Those of you that aren't here, we've got a pretty sweet logo going out there. We got some tiger scratches out there, and they've got them painted up. They look pretty good out there. Kind of like that.
Shout
right in
out
the middle. Yeah. Who's
To Vince.
Vince?
Vince, the head grounds guy.
Yeah, they look good. They're some big red scratches out there with white
He's
trim.
got them outlined in
Yeah,
white and spray
trim.
painted bright
Yeah.
red.
It looks good. So that's kind of the wrap up of things. I know we always mentioned SpongeBob, right, is going to be the fall play. Oh, hey, Rob Pangburn.
Back in the booth here.
Why don't
let's hand this over.
you want to?
No.
I hear you.
Bathroom break.
I hear you sub for me.
I did sub for you.
got-
We watched an excellent game while you were watching the Fever.
Yeah, we got Rob Pangburn, former ag teacher, has his kids. I saw Mitch waving. He had all his fans out there.
Yeah, we got a flag football player. We got a high school football player. We got
Volleyball player, basketball player.
basketball, not volleyball.
Oh, it doesn't do that. Okay.
No,
okay.
Natalie doesn't do volleyball.
All
She does
right.
basketball. She's in
Nice.
dance.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What's your thoughts on the first half?
Wow, looking pretty good out there. Matt's continuing his ways.
Yeah, you got to call the game where he set records. 300?
Yeah, setting records. 372 yards,
something like that. Most yards in rushing yards and most touchdowns, rushing touchdowns. They said.
Yeah, it was
touchdowns or
unbelievable
something?
performance out there. Yeah.
Well, I'll go through the scoring here in the first quarter. Matt started off the game with a couple rushes. Josh Lindsay had a big carry, and then Matt came back with the little one, and then he ended up ripping off a 32-yard touchdown run. And that got the scoring going on the first possession for the Wildcats, and then Max Arthur converted with the 2-point conversion. Wildcats defense really stepped up in the first quarter and didn't give up any first downs. And then we had another touchdown run by Matt, a 6-yard run. So at the end of the first quarter, it was 14-0. Then in the second quarter, Brandon Hinnick, Wildcats drove down, and Brandon Hinnick had a nice carry, picked up about 8 yards, came just short of the touchdown, and they gave it to him again, and he finished it with a 1-yard touchdown run. And then New London picked up their first down with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. So the Wildcats held them for, was that 14 minutes without because it's 12-minute quarters, so 14 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I don't know that they really I should have been keeping better track. I don't know that they've had a lot of first downs after that. Then we had Josh Lindsay, who broke off a 33-yard touchdown run. And unfortunately, we haven't been able to convert on another 2-point conversion since that first quarter. And then Matt Klosterman had a 1-yard touchdown run. We got the ball with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Did you see that? We throw a touchdown, take 10 seconds off the clock, comes back.
Comes back for
With
holding.
1 minute, holding. And then we proceed to get a couple big plays, and we come up with a fourth down and it was about 5? I don't remember. Yeah, about 4th and 4, 4th and 5. And Matt does a really good job, and I think he was going to throw it. We think he was going to throw it, but he didn't. And he kind of did a little jerk and jive, and he got outside and got out of bounds and picked up the first down. And then
Is that when he threw the pass over here to the far?
well, that got us to the first down again, and then I think we came down to another first down. Then we threw it to Josh Lindsay. He goes out of bounds with.
Yeah, we thought he had a touchdown down
Yeah,
here
he
in
stepped
the
out of
stands.
bounds he stepped out of bounds with was it 8 seconds left on the clock.
Yep.
And then you knew you had to run, and we had to score because we didn't have any timeouts. So it was an exciting 1 minute and 10 seconds of football.
A lot
and
of action in 1
yeah,
minute.
1 minute. I know. And
Ratliff's back.
yeah, but
I'll give
well,
over
I'm
the
glad to
headset.
know that you're our backup broadcaster now. See, it's
Yeah,
not so
I think
bad.
I think I'm third or fourth string, but that was fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we don't need to worry about those 2-point conversions that you said.
I
we're
know.
not making up 32-0 at halftime.
Listeners said they really enjoyed you.
One. That's good. That's good. All right. Here's Ratliff.
1, 2.
All right.
We've had 4 touchdowns. Then,
two
and
called
we've
back, just one called
no,
back.
no, no. We've had 4 touchdowns. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 touchdowns with no 2-point conversion.
Whew.
We've had 5 touchdowns and we've had one 2-point.
That's a whole nother
yeah,
touchdown
I
just
know.
sitting out there.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter so far this game,
it's
but
nice broadcasting at home, isn't it, compared to on the road?
Yeah, this is nice.
I mean,
stand in front of this bad boy.
nobody has as good a setup as we do.
Nope.
You missed a couple years ago when we went to Easton Valley. And there was a dead mouse and
Right between us, just dead mouse there.
and dead mouse smell and
I was across the way at Winfield when you guys were on the roof broadcast.
that was Cody and
My all-time favorite,
Yeah.
I believe, was GMG. We weren't broadcasting at the time, but the coach's box, I was on the headset there with Mr. Byers, and it was one of the light poles with like a deer stand with an old wooden ladder and like a little trap door you had to go up through, and Byers went to the stand, looked up, threw the headset at me and said, "We'll see you next week." So he stayed down on the ground and yelled
then he
up
probably
at me.
went to Riverside.
No, we drove together. He just didn't go up. He's like, "I've been in much safer tree houses than I'm going to go up there."
Oh, that's funny.
That was prior to
That's-
8-man football days. That was still, I think, like maybe our last year of 11-man.
That's funny. Now, normally
about 18 years. if we're gonna add
Normally
those
we
up.
get stuck in the smallest area
or
of
on
the
a
visitors
roof, or
of the visitors press boxes, and they don't care what the room looks like.
and here we're sitting in here with a refrigerator, air conditioning.
We had
Probably because of Heartland Bank and Trust.
Well, no, this
thank
is
you, Heartland.
not quite funded by them.
Go
Thanks
Hawks.
for stopping in.
Yep.
All right, what do we? That's the Illini game's tied. 59 seconds left here in halftime. Did they do the warm-up stretches?
Yep. We're getting ready to start here.
Gosh,
So
it
we
was-
made a comment. You know, the interesting, and we made the comment was, New London's going to start with the ball. They're going to get the kickoff, and they had the ball with, what was it, 2 minutes or
minute and a
whatever
half,
it
minute and
was,
15
and we
seconds.
held them. And we just made the comment that, luckily we held them because you don't want to give up something that allows them to go in and score with momentum, knowing that they're going to get it. And lo and behold, we get the ball with 1 minute and 10 seconds, and we go down and score again. So
That's what the 8-man scores are always so misleading because it's like, God, how are these teams like?
we scored a minute 10.
Last weekend was 52-50.
Yeah.
And it's not like either team were bad. They're both playoff teams, but it's so disciplined defense that if one guy doesn't do their job, it's a touchdown. There's no safeties over the top. There's no extra help. You can't bring another guy in to contain. You can't, it's, hey, this is your spot, and if you don't do it, they're going to score. And it's every play you got to do that. And that is tough to do on good football teams.
Right.
All right, Walker's getting ready to.
Looks like they're going to do the Josh and Caleb show.
Yep, sounds good. So we're getting the ball set up here to start halftime. Cats are up 32-0. Let's hope they can keep maintaining that big lead and like that 0 on the scoreboard. There's the kick. It's pooched. Oh, and fumbled and fell on at about the 27-yard line. Kicked it to, there's second line of defense back there.
Got through the first. That was a good one.
That was good. I'm glad he didn't. I kind of like what the Cats are doing, and like we were just saying, it's so easy to give up big plays, and
you're kind of eliminating.
especially on special teams plays where it's like, hey, let's give the fastest kid on the team a 40-yard head start and see what he can do. No, that's not great. If you can't boot it through the end zone,
Right.
kick it to open field and get down there.
So they're going to start with twin receivers to the right and a single receiver to the left. They're going to
It's a
go
run
to
all the
London,
way.
Frank, and there's Kinnick
not in Kinnick's house.
and
Brownie, big 53,
nice.
checking in.
Yeah, he does a nice job by Colton there.
It's a lot of beef. You get those two on top of you.
Yeah.
So that was a gain of nothing. Got back to the line of scrimmage and might have
Obviously,
moved the nose of the football across the chain, but that's it.
Yeah, London Franklin's been there like featured back, basically. So they've got receivers split to the right and left.
That was nice, not giving up 7
Yeah,
yards on first
3
down.
in the backfield, and there's
Wrapped up again and taken down. I was
time. I think it was Nolan, wasn't it?
I think it was 52. I think that was
Or
Nolan.
was it-
Maybe Matt, 22?
No, it was Nolan.
No,
or 20.
22, Matt.
Yeah, I think it was Matt. And then Chris Hansen's in there. It looks like for Max Arthur must not be coming back in. I don't.
Yeah, I think they were saying precautionary.
Yeah,
It's-
he's on the sideline there with ice on his knee again. I saw him running around maybe trying to think he could get in, but now they've got more ice on it. So Chris Hansen was popped in there too to help, so that was good to see. There's a snap.
There's a
and they're-
pass.
whoa! And they're going to call. No, they
no
didn't call
roughing.
Kinnick. And there's a
Intercepting,
pick.
yeah.
Is
Matt
a pick?
Klosterman.
Oh, and he got pushed out of bounds.
How,
what the heck? How don't you dive for that? Don't
how
they?
do they call us out of bounds?
Oh my God! They
every-
called him out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Maybe Matt knew that, so that's why.
Yeah, he wanted a rushing touchdown
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, I tried to. Wow, I didn't even see the pick because I was watching right when the quarterback was throwing it. Kinnick got there,
Yeah,
but
I
Kinnick
quit
went
watching
ahead
the ball because Kinnick just,
and tackled him, and
plowed
I was just
through.
waiting for the flag.
yeah, I'm glad we didn't.
And and I didn't even see. So Matt with the pick.
Big play, Klosterman takes that interception all the
Actually,
way
they
down
call
to
him,
about the
4-yard line out of bounds. So Wildcats get it here.
See what they dial up. I want to see that Brandon Hennick run here.
Well, he had that one earlier.
Nope.
Nope.
It's
this time-
Dashney, and it's
and he's-
picked up off the ground and
yep.
falling forward, but I think he's going to lose a yard. Looks like we're on the wrong. We're right on the 5
well,
now, so
5 or
right on
yeah,
the 5.
Yep, just right on. Just
Lost a
lost a little bit.
So second and 5.
Got to handle that.
Second and goal from the 5.
Yep. A little low there, but definitely something he could probably, if he did it again, would have it. So you just gotta look it all the way into your hands and then you run. We're gonna go to
Dashney again,
no,
but
that's not
he's-
Dashney. That's
no,
Josh.
that's Josh Lindsay.
Josh Lindsay. Direct snap to Josh, and Josh is gonna
Untouched.
start. Takes it in. Yeah, good blocking there.
Oh, yeah, I bet when teams look at us and go, how many guys they got to run
Yeah.
the ball? And it's like, we didn't even run Josh the first couple of
Yeah.
games, and all of a
Then
sudden
he's been running.
he's been, one of the better
Yeah.
backs we've seen this year. And
He's looking like he's more confident back there.
yes. Like
I like that because now we got the running clock.
yep, that's
gotta
going
like
to take us
that.
over that 30. Was it 35 or 36?
Yeah,
It was
I
one.
think
It
it's
was
36,
one, and then they changed it to the
changed
other.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another
God.
2-point conversion that's not going to count because
God.
Matt Klosterman might
No,
have
that
bounced.
was
I think it went through his
that was
hands and off his
Josh.
helmet. Oh, was it Josh?
yeah.
It looked like it went through his hands and straight up off his helmet, up in the air, and he had
I mean,
a pile of
yeah. I mean, right through his
Tigers.
hands.
the whole pride of Henry County. I don't know if it's Henry
Yeah.
County.
So, still having troubles with the 2-point conversions.
So what's that? 10 points we've left off the board off
Well,
2-point
that's-
conversions.
I mean, we
We-
did on the first. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 5th touchdown that we've had that we
Didn't score on. So
didn't
10
didn't
points.
score. Yep. So that's a whole nother touchdown.
Well, if they go and answer here and score a touchdown, then that running
You know,
clock goes away.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
I
where
mean, you have the running clock for sure. You know, we should have like 48.
these
so.
kind of games you want to.
Yeah, you just want to just demoralize them, and you just give them that little hope sometimes with that. So,
leave the door open.
yeah. So anyway, Wildcats start the third quarter with a pick down to the 4-yard line by Matt Klosterman. Nice defensive pressure by Kinnick Weiss, and then we're able to punch it in with Josh Lindsay. And then, unfortunately, the 2-point conversion's no good. Looks like Caleb Walker here is going to do something. They're way up now. Now would be the time to come and boot it. But, they get it to the first line of defense. That other one was perfect. If you can get it past the first line and make that second line of defense be the one. Because that way you just have it's maybe at the 30, just in. But they have pretty good field position. Do put pressure on your defense. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
39.
Yep, on their own 39-yard line. And looks like they're splitting out. They put in motion, and they just have London Franklin in the backfield, and he had something going there. I thought that was going to be his best run of the night, but
well,
Zach
it was
Matt-
close. It was close.
Nolan Gate.
He got 6 or 7.
Yep.
So
7 is, I think, his biggest carry. And Nolan, that was about 6 right there. I think 7 yards has been his longest carry, and Nolan did a great job right there dragging him down. So it'll
it's
be
always on first down. So that's
second down here and 4. They're going to go again, split receivers out, then they put motion, then a direct snap to Franklin again. This time,
there's this
do they
real
are they
close to the first down. I
they're
bet
gonna
they give it to
him.
him. Yep.
So they pick up their first down in the second half in the third quarter. But I don't know, like in the second quarter, how many first downs do you think they got even?
1. I think that was the
Just
second
that-
one of the night. All right, we're getting paid.
Yeah. They had the 1 at the 10-minute mark. They might have had one other one. I can't remember. But anyway, now they just got their first down here of the second half.
Well into Wildcat territory
Yep.
now, down to the 31.
The Wildcats
so
need to kind of flex their muscles
that's
here a little bit.
the downside of those onside
Yeah.
short kicks is, boy,
And
you give
they're-
up a first down.
But on
Oh,
and Franklin,
there's a loss.
Same play as last time. Franklin gets tripped up and falls and loses a yard.
Yeah, I
So
think
there
that
we
was
go.
Colton Welton
Yeah.
that time shoved his tight end back into Franklin, and Franklin tried to bounce, and there was no bouncing off of it, and
Yep.
he fell down. And
So Wildcats have it 2nd and 11 here. The ball's spotted on the 33-yard line, Wildcat 33-yard line. So, again, they're going with the same formation, 2 receiver split. They're just going motion, but they're just giving it to Franklin. He went right up the middle that time.
Yeah, that was a
And
nice-
that was his best run of the night. And they're going to say
Cruz
he's
Palmer in the game just made the tackle, so we got some younger guys filling in.
and that's going to be 3rd down and short. 3rd and 3, maybe. And it's going to be a direct snap to Franklin, and this time he's not going to.
Kinnick
whoa.
Weiss had him
Kinnick
wrapped
and
up, but
Kinnick and Josh. And then Matt Klosterman and Colton Welton come in. Oh, they're going to give him the first down on that. I thought that he was short. They had him kind of marked short.
interesting. I thought it was well short.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm not going to lie. The spotting with this team is a little crazy. So they're just doing the same formation. They're just saying, hey, we're going to give it to Franklin, and we're going to have him run right or run left, and they're not changing up their formations or anything. So Wildcats are trying to give some people some rest here, and it looks like, with Max Arthur out, we've got Christopher Hansen in there.
Yeah,
Cruz filled in for a second there. They took him out. So now we've got
not quite getting
so
the pressure
again,
we were,
Yeah.
but it's
And this
Fletcher
time-
or nothing.
Yep. And this time they got it there. Chris tripped him up a little bit, and then it looks like up from the bottom of the pile is Kinnick and maybe Dashney, was that over there? Or Nolan. I think Nolan maybe. So picks up. So it's 2nd and goal. Actually, I guess I didn't realize where they were. So it's 2nd and goal. The ball spotted about, 7-yard line?
Yeah, I think so.
About 7-yard line here. We got 5:50. And now he's come. Oh, and there's
blasted
Matt.
by Matt
Yes,
Klosterman.
nice play. Matt come running up out of his linebacker position.
Matt had enough of that. That was an aggressive
Yes.
anger tackle
Yeah.
in the backfield.
Kinnick's been wreaking havoc, but right there, Matt came up and just got Franklin. Again, they're not mixing anything up, so it's 3rd and goal, and they're outside the 10-yard line. Looks like they're spotting the ball at about the 12. So 1st and goal from the 3rd and goal from the 12. Now nope, they're just going with that same formation. And Franklin's going to go to the left this time, and Wildcats are saying, no, you're not going to do
I
anything.
got a couple there, but
Got a couple.
still going to need
I'd say
7.
7. Yep. I'd say 4th and goal from the 7. Looks like Braxton Davis getting up off the bottom of the pile there.
Yeah, Davis on the initial hit
Yep.
there, and looks like
Now
Looks
they're
like we're going
bringing
to a
out
goal.
Dashney, and they're
timeout Tigers.
so they're going to talk about this. There's 4:58 to go here in the third quarter. 38-0 Wildcats, and we'll get a shout out to Heartland Bank.
Whether you're a student just starting your financial journey or need a mortgage to suit your growing family, you can count on Heartland Bank for local decisions and fast, efficient service. Oh, 4:58. Boy, it does. Clock really gets moving on this, doesn't it? Tigers taking their first time out of the half. Trying to punch one in, get that goose egg off the scoreboard. 4th and 7.
Yep. Right here, defense is pretty much dominated. They've given up, we'll just say 2 first downs in the first half.
Yeah, they almost
And then a first down here is, well, I guess then they did have to give up another first down.
try
here. So
some kind of pass on hard count. I don't
know. I mean,
how disciplined
if
are you
they
out
come
there?
out, if they come out in that same formation that they've been, I mean, they've had Franklin run the ball every single play this half, and they're going to the exact same formation, except for
Yeah, he's
he's
passing
going to
this
throw
time.
it, and hopefully, and I don't know
Nothing.
what that was all about, but we had more Wildcats closer to the play than they did, so they stayed in that same formation, and they're decided to throw it, which
Yeah.
Franklin has thrown the ball a couple.
Yeah,
has tried to throw it a couple times tonight.
Kinnick was bearing down on
Yeah,
him, and I think he kind of
got
panicked
happy
and
feet. Yeah.
let it fly. And
So nice job by the defense. Bend,
That-
don't break.
yeah, that was interesting because we had kind of our goal line set in there.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Well,
not-
I don't
not
blame 'em.
really not really a
The pass,
passing
thinking that
defense,
hey,
and
you're not going to run this in.
you talk
so,
about really putting pressure on some of
Yep.
those corners that
yeah.
we've struggled at times, and they answered on that one. So Cats are going to take over.
Unfortunately, they have the ball in their own 7-yard line.
A lot of yards out
Yeah.
here, and it's going to be
Dashney.
is that Dash?
Yep, it was Dashney. Dashney didn't attack that time like he has been, but looks like they're going to spot him.
Little breathing room
Oh,
there out to
yeah.
the 10. So
He got more than I thought.
yeah, it was just
They're-
kind of
they're
a
doing a
slow,
good job
slow
of,
developing.
Yeah. They're doing a good job of moving the pile and just our guys behind,
Yeah.
just following the linemen.
Following the line.
So I don't know, big 3 yards there. That
Yeah.
gives you some.
Well.
Did they give it to the 10, just outside the 10-yard line?
yeah,
So
about the 11, I think.
3:33 left here in the third quarter. Wildcats up 38-0.
So I'm guessing this is Klosterman and Lindsay, and it's going to be Klosterman. He's dancing, wrapped up in the backfield, still on his feet, spins out of 2 tackles, and he's going to go down with probably he got a gain.
Did he get a yard?
Got a
Yep.
yard on it. Got hit twice in the
Yep.
backfield and muscled through one, spun
I'd
out of
say
the
he
second
picked up a
one.
couple because
Yeah, well,
yeah, they got it out past up almost to the 13 there. 14, yeah, a couple. So manageable third down, third and a long 4. It looks like maybe 3rd and 5. Bringing in Matt and
Matt and
Josh.
Josh.
So we'll see what the Wildcats can do here.
Josh has done pretty well in these situations. We'll see
Yeah.
if he's going to get another shot at one. Little thunder, little lightning in the backfield.
Yeah. And
It's Matt, and he's stiff arming at the 15-yard line and
Oof,
driven
he's not gonna get
backwards.
it.
So they're going to be short
Yep.
by 3. So I'm assuming we're probably going to be punting from about our own
Yeah.
end zone. Got the ball out to
4th
the
and 1, 4th and 2. Gained about a yard there, so a yard or 2.
Yeah, here comes Walker, the senior kicker, punter, quarterback. Kind of a Nick Reed
Yeah. Yeah.
play type.
Yep.
We'll see what happens here. I mean, God, I wouldn't even care to see a fake punt just so we run one once.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it from your own 10-yard
so
line, but
they
decent
put-
kick.
Oh,
Nolan
man,
was
Nolan.
there.
That was gutsy.
Yeah, Nolan
Should have just lambasted
was
him.
anticipating a fair
Yeah,
catch,
fair
and when he
catch,
didn't,
yeah.
he kind of went, uh-oh.
Yeah. So that was London Franklin.
About a 3-yard return.
Yep. So they're going to have the ball about where they've been Yeah, they're in the Wildcat territory, about the 47-yard line. So with 1:20 to go here in the third quarter, New London will take over. Wildcats here, it'd be nice if we could push them back, maybe make something happen. Again, they're lining up just like they have been, 2 receivers split. This time they didn't put anybody in motion. Franklin's going on that right side. Kinnick had his ankles, or no, Josh Lindsay got his ankles and then a couple other cats, but he did
Be close to a first down.
Got about 9 and a half there.
9.5.
So good run for Franklin. Wildcats need to stiffen up here a little bit. Hopefully another bend don't break type situation. Going with that same formation.
Here
And a
comes
high
a blitz.
snap, but Franklin goes to the left this time. But that does pick up a first down.
That's going to get him, what, to about the 22-yard
Yep.
line?
Yeah, Wildcats.
Franklin's looking low, or
He got up a
Little
little
tired.
Yep, a little slow there.
he's got about 9, 10 straight carries.
Yeah,
so.
he's this is the only play they've done. The whole second half was this formation, and now they're bringing they got a quarterback back with Franklin or another back. And that was the last play of the
Third quarter. All right, one more quarter.
Yeah.
See if the Cats can hold on to this shutout.
So I will say they haven't scored, but probably New London has controlled the time of possession in that.
Second half.
Yeah, in that third quarter, Wildcats came in, got that pick, and got that score. And we really haven't been able to do too much more on offense since then.
All right, Heartland Bank's a proud supporter of Central City Wildcat Sports. Come visit us at 59 North 4th Street in Central City or online at hbtbank.com and ask about ways to save, including CDs and savings accounts.
And plus, there is the running clock.
The running clock, yeah, that really.
Yeah. So after 3 quarters, we got 33-0.
So we only had, what, three possessions that
Yeah,
whole
so
quarter?
that does make sense, too. I was like, dang, we didn't really have the ball that much. But, yeah, it does make sense now since it is a running clock. So,
And essentially they've had their 2 best drives, which we've still turned them away.
yeah, and they haven't
so
scored. So,
one on the, a 7 from the 7-yard line
Yep.
to me is a goal line stop.
yep. So we got New London here. They're going to have the ball on the Wildcats' 24-yard line.
You just don't see a lot of goal line stops.
No.
Inside first and
Yeah.
10.
So is this a 1st and 10 play? Did they have a first down on their last play? Yeah, he got a first down.
Yeah,
on
because
that
then they
run.
brought the quarterback in.
Yeah, so now they're going to have 2 receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. They have Gavin Menke Bally in the Bailey in the backfield with Franklin. And it's going to still be a direct snap to Franklin, a little high. The last
ball's on the dirt.
Oh,
Oh,
it
he-
bounced right to him.
Oh,
How does that
man.
even happen? Oh my God!
Man,
that
he got.
I've never seen anything like that.
was that Nolan Gates on the hit? I think
Literally, Franklin was
stopped
laying
him in
down.
his tracks. Ball flies
Flies
up
out.
in the air and right into
back-
Franklin's hands as
goes
he's laying on the ground.
Back to his hands. It just went up and
Oh.
came down. Oh my God! I thought for sure we had that. Wow.
Yeah, I can't believe.
Unbelievable. He's just laying there. I'm like, how does that even happen? So it's 2nd and 3. That's another high snap. Franklin
It's going to be short.
going to be short.
It's gonna be 3rd and 1 probably.
So the last 3 snaps have been high.
Little questionable on
And
some
Franklin
of these snaps.
has fumbled it a couple times, and
Ugh.
so yeah, they're short. They're marking the ball at about the Wildcat 21.5-yard line, or I guess, yeah, 20.5-yard line. So about a long 2 here, and again they're going back to the receiver split out to the each side,
He's
and
gonna
now he's
pass.
going to throw. This is what they went for on their touchdown. He does get a first down. The one difference there is we didn't get any pressure on him.
Yep.
He was able to sit back there. And so his pass is complete, I think,
Yeah,
to
Chris-
that Menke Bailey.
Chris Hansen and Josh Lindsay on the tackle. And Bailey's going to probably feel that one
Yeah.
tomorrow. He got sandwiched.
So they did get a first down, though, so the ball's going to be 1st and goal just
Yeah.
inside the 5-yard line. So we'll
Turn
see
him
what
back
happens.
again.
Yeah. So again, now we're going to go to Franklin, and he's going to run this time. And
Not much.
Yeah, maybe a yard. We got a whole pack of cats in on that tackle. Everybody but Kinnick.
Tackle is
Sure.
everyone but the weak side DN.
Oh, no. It was everybody but Josh
Lindsay. Weak side corner.
He's standing over there. Everybody else literally was in the
Hey,
pile.
he had the backside
Yeah, so he
cut
did his
back
job.
reverse on
Yeah.
lock.
All right, so second and goal.
I wonder if they try to throw it again. Nope, here
There
comes
it goes.
Franklin, and
they're gonna
he's
get
going to be in for a touchdown.
Touchdown. So,
Ah.
boo.
Well, 38-7 or 38-6 is
So now here's the thing. We lose the
running clock.
continuous clock where we would have it, like you said.
yeah. If we had those 10 points
Yep.
off 2-point
It wouldn't
conversions,
matter. We'd still be having it. Now it takes away the running clock.
oh, they're going to try a traditional extra point kick. It's up
And it's no good.
and it's off, doinked off the uprights.
So it's still, though, it doesn't even matter. Now they took off the running clock. Damn it. Dang it.
Well, what are we going to have here? We're going to see some.
Well, we got 9:39 left here in the fourth. So they have a decent kicker, obviously.
Yeah, he put the opening kick through the end zone, and they think they're kicking extra points.
And they're kicking extra points, and he put it into the end zone. So Wildcats, just it'd be nice just to get a sustained drive and just drive it.
Get some clock off.
Do 6-7 chunks at a time if you could, and just drive this down.
9:39 in the game.
So we'll see who's back. No, probably Josh and Matt.
Nope. Cooper McLaughlin, Josh,
And Matt.
and Matt. Matt's coming off. They're pulling Matt out.
So it's going to be Cooper and Josh back deep. And they're going to go ahead and kick. And it's the squib this time. Whoa! Oh, and they're going to get it.
Max Recker had it off
This
his
time-
hands.
Oh, did he get it? Oh, Max Recker, Mr. Onside kick guy. Remember, who was that? Who were we playing the last home game when I was here? And they did the onside kick, and we needed it. Who'd we
Springville?
beat? Yeah, Springville. And Max Recker, it went right to him, and he just fell. This time he was a little nerve-wracking here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. He
It was
kind
off
of
his
had it,
hands, and
but he
then
fell on. Good job, Max.
He's a big, strong kid.
Yeah.
Two guys hit him. There goes Brandon
There
Hennick
you
up
go,
the middle with some running room.
Go. Don't fumble. First down.
12 yards
Wow.
for the fullback.
I guess in the big picture, we shouldn't have been surprised by that.
Yeah, it's a great play
To
call.
be honest, we probably should have had a hands team up there. When you're down 38-6 with 9 minutes to go, but we were anticipating a deep kick.
Well,
which
and I think we were trying to get some subs in there too.
Yeah.
So
And anyway, Max, great heads-up play by Max again. So now we have a short field, and we got a first down by Brandon Hennick, and
now it's Josh Lindsay, and he's
Josh
gone.
getting-
Oh, shoestring
and
tackle.
He was gone.
Man, he was.
Yep. So another first down.
Yeah, 13-yard carry, but boy, it was like Caleb Johnson out there.
Yeah. So move the chains, and the ball's inside the 20-yard line, and probably a 13-yard line, maybe 12 of New London. First and 10. Clock's running again now here. Under 9 minutes to go. It looks like they got Dashney in with Matt in the
but
backfield.
It's Klosterman. He's coming our way. Now he's going to try to cut back, find the hole. There he goes,
he's
still on his
going.
feet.
Stayed in bounds.
Yep. Clock's going to
Nice
keep
job.
running.
Yep,
That's good. What do you get? 7, 8, 9?
geez.
Oh,
9.
9 yards. Wow.
He got more than I thought.
Yeah.
Close to that first down, so keep him moving.
Second and an inch.
Yeah, second and an inch, and the stayed in bounds. So we're down to 8 minutes, just 8:15 here. Wildcats 38-6.
All right.
Dashney's back in. Looks like Josh maybe's cramping a little bit. Looks like Beth's trying to not puke. And that was Dashney, I believe.
Dashney for the first down.
First down.
I just can't see anything out this side here.
I know.
Lay up.
So we got Dashney picks up the first down. They're going to spot it at the 5. So it'll be first and goal from the 5. We're down to 7:45 to go here. So the Wildcats hopefully get that touchdown back.
Yep, first and
Running
goal
right
from the
down.
5. What do we got in us?
Got Dashney and Matt in the backfield. As
Brandon
long with
Hennick, and
Brandon.
he's got to be in the end zone.
Touchdown.
So that's
About a 5-yard carry
the
there, wasn't
second touchdown for Hennick today.
it? Yeah.
I believe those are the first 2 of the season for him. In for Max Arthur, who's
Out
he's
with a
walking
knee.
around good, but
Yeah.
they didn't let him bring his shoulder pads back out,
Yep.
so he's down in his football
Josh.
pants and white T-shirt.
Yeah. Josh is trying to, he's got cramp. He's cramping up. So Wildcats are going to go for that 2-point conversion. It's,
Well,
hey, and Brandon Hennick got it.
yep, give it to the freight. Give it to the
Finally.
freight train, feed truck. That's what
Yeah.
we're gonna call him from now on. Hennick goes with a full head of steam through both the lines and easily in for the 2-point
Yes.
conversion.
So that puts the score back up to 46-6 with 7:31 to go. So Wildcats will be kicking off here, and again, we'll go back. Once play starts on that kickoff, we'll go back to a continuous clock,
Hopefully it stays there.
and it stays there. That was a big 2-point conversion, though. So,
Yeah.
and then they went for the extra point and didn't get the extra point. So,
All right. What do we got going in here for kickoff? Is this our JV?
I hope not.
No, there's a
No.
couple of
They
maybe a
got
couple
Cruz,
of subs
but
out
Cruz
there.
has been going out.
I don't know
Cash
who's-
has been out there.
Oh, Cruz
Chris
is 83.
Hansen, got Caleb,
Nolan.
Nolan, Josh is out there. 36 is Parker Pangburn.
Hey, there's a number
He's
we
out
haven't
on
said.
the kickoff.
Tell you what, Parker had himself a JV game the other day.
Did he?
Yeah, like 10 tackles, 2 for
Wow.
loss.
Dang, good for
It
him.
was a nice little stat line for Parker.
Wow.
Never would have thought, all these
Little
years of
Parker
knowing
Pangburn.
little Parker Pangburn was going to be a linebacker.
There's a little pooch.
Stay in bounds. Nope.
Nope.
That rolls out.
It was the right idea, but it went off too close to the.
Yeah, it's probably the dew in the grass. Just
Yeah.
let it slip out. So,
It goes out of bounds.
Rolled
so
out of
that's
bounds
gonna
at
be
the
a
22.
penalty. It's not that big a deal.
yeah, they're going to make him move him back 5 and re-kick.
That's fine. Just squib it right up the middle, man.
No, you don't want to give.
Yeah, now you got to think about trying to do something a little deeper because you don't want to give him the ball this close. But Franklin is their deep guy, London Franklin, who's playing for New London. He is at the 20, about the almost the 25-yard line. So Wildcats need to maybe try to kick this tad deeper here. Line drive, maybe something like that.
Yeah, I think you want to keep
Oh.
it out of.
And
Oh,
10.
fielded at the.
Dang, that's it would
40.
have been nice if we could have. That's not awful, but
Well, it's the wrong side of the 40.
yeah, he that almost reminded me of Kinnick. Weiss took that off the bounce against Springville and took it in for a touchdown off of a onside kick. But
Well, Walker was out all week.
yeah, and his
So-
knee it's his right knee too. So
I'm guessing he's probably not trying to kick him too deep
No.
because it's his. That's
Right.
that's the motion that's giving
Right.
him issues.
right,
So I think the coaches are probably playing it safe and
yeah. So New London. Oh, and now they're going to throw. Fletcher lets it go, and good coverage there by
Brandon Hennick.
Is that Brandon?
Yep.
Yeah, good
Brandon
coverage.
Hennick in his hip pocket.
Overthrown. Fletcher had to get rid of it. He had Kinnick and Colton Welton coming in. So New London's going to the throwing game here. Thankfully, for the running clock, it's a 6:20, and the clock's not stopping on the incomplete passes, so that's nice.
Oh, what do we got? Timeout.
Oh my gosh! They're calling a
Timeout.
timeout.
Tigers.
What the heck?
Well,
What
they probably got a 40-point play in the playbook.
Well,
they're
they
gonna put in.
must. Jeez. Probably give a shout out to Heartland Bank.
Whether you're a student just starting your financial journey or need a mortgage to suit your growing family, you can count on Heartland Bank for local decisions and fast, efficient service. I don't know what the timeout necessarily
know.
was, if they just needed to get a sub in or something.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know.
somebody was.
46-6.
Yep,
Is that what we got?
6:13 to go here. So they're going with the same formation that they've pretty much went with Franklin in the backfield. He's
He's
running,
gonna
but
pass.
he's throwing now,
Oh,
and
boy.
he's got
He's
two,
just
and he
throwing
just
it up,
chucked it
picked
up,
off.
yeah.
Nolan
Oh,
Gates.
they're going to call a penalty this time on Kinnick. That's unbelievable. That's absolutely unbelievable, because that is the exact same thing that he did the other time, and they didn't. That's an awful call. So they're going to call roughing the passer, personal foul on Kinnick. And there goes a pick.
Yep.
And he was just chucking it too. That's a terrible call.
30
But
yards.
you see that same stuff in NFL. I mean, I don't know. That's a bad call.
30 yards on the return, going to be negated.
Yep.
And it's going to be a first and what are they
It's
going to
going
be
to
about
put the
20?
ball at the 20-yard line. First and 10 from the 20, and they were,
Ugh, it was
they
our
were
ball
at
on the
the
other end.
35. Yeah, they were at the 35, and now they're at the 20, and yeah, we had the ball about at their 20-yard line. So, geez, I don't know. I don't agree with that. I didn't think that was roughing the passer. So there we go. We got, again, receivers split to the right and left. Franklin this time is going to run. And
Still on his
no,
feet,
still on
down
his feet,
inside the
down
10-yard
to
line.
10.
So
I
it
don't
should be first and goal from the 10. Or so close to it that it doesn't
I
matter.
don't see him moving the chain. Oh, yeah, they're giving it to him. It's inside the 10, so.
Supposed to lay those chains down, guys.
Yeah. First and goal from just inside the 10. We're at 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Wildcats up 46-6. And Franklin's been doing everything for him. And this time, Matt Klosterman is there and spins him down after he gains about 4. It looks like they're going to be about at the 5-yard line. Braxton Davis coming in, and Jarek Brandenburg checking out. And again, receivers split to the left and right, and you got London Franklin in the backfield all by himself.
That should have been a false start.
Yeah, that number 5, that looked, yeah.
Almost picked.
Dashney wasn't even. I think Dashney was looking at
Well,
the
he
receiver.
kind of was getting
Yeah.
burnt there, and the receiver tipped it, and
Yep.
Dashney
So,
was behind the play,
yeah.
and the ball came right to him.
So
Third and goal.
kind of a bad pass, a little high there. So 3rd and goal.
Just
Down
wonder
to,
why they're passing at all. I'd be trying to run
I
Fletcher
mean,
here.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. So 4 minutes to go here. 46-6. Wildcats, be nice if we could just keep them out of the end zone. We've dominated the game. So Fletcher's in the backfield by himself. This time he is going to run. He goes outside.
He dives
and
in.
He dives in, and he's going to score.
Yep. Well, 3:47 to go. We might see some JV offense, I guess. That's going to be 12-46 with 3:47 to go.
Yep. So are they they're gonna come out, they're gonna kick the extra point.
Keegan Kula's listening.
Ah, Keegan.
Pride of Wabeek. Extra point team's on.
And
It's got to be good that
good
time.
this time.
That about hit the greenhouse.
So that makes it 46-12.
Nope, 13.
Or yeah, 13. Sorry. So back to the clock being stopped.
Well, we should see about 3 runs by the JV or
Yep.
maybe the varsity. I don't know. Might just sell the varsity, get out there and finish it.
Yeah, I just
3 fullback dives.
I wouldn't mess around. I mean, I don't think you want to mess around. It's 3 minutes 47 seconds. Let's just get the ball and run some clock.
Yeah.
I mean, we got the ball on the onside kick, and we said 10 yards and 10 yards and 10 yards. So
Capped off by
yeah,
Brandon Hennick's second
yeah,
touchdown.
so hopefully we just do that and keep the clock running. Looks like I think that's number 11, Colin Peeler, who's doing the kicking duties for New London. And it looks like we've just got Josh back there.
Yeah, we went to a little more of a hands team look.
This time. So, and this time
they were offsides, but
oh,
off our face mask.
God,
and
that was
Tiger football.
Caleb Walker instead of Cat. I don't even know what the heck he was doing. Looked like he was trying to bat at it. Well, that sucks. You gotta come up with that, man.
Oh boy.
That's not what you want. You just gotta get it and fall on it. I don't know. That was awkward. Maybe Max should have been out there. Now it's 3:44. It's 13-46. I mean, you just don't like to see all this stuff happening at the end of a game when you've kind of dominated it. Just seeing little things like that you don't execute. So New London, nothing. Well, this time
they don't know what play they're
they
running.
got 2 receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. They've got somebody in the backfield with Franklin out. They're going to throw it, and here's pressure. He's going to put it down and run. They're gonna call a horse collar on that. He had his jersey. He didn't really have. I don't know. Whoops.
We're going to talk about it and try to figure out if you can tackle him.
He just grabbed his shirt. Can you do that?
I believe you can't
Grab it.
pull them down by their.
Oh. Well, they're
anything
saying
and-
start the clock. All right.
Yep.
Well, we'll take one bad thing we said away about the officials tonight. They gave us, I guess, I don't know. All right. Well, we got
Seemed like the definition of horse collar.
second, third here, and again Fletcher's in the backfield, and this time he's going to throw. Matt's in there, and there's somebody missed him. Would have had a.
I think that was Kinnick, yeah.
Kinnick missed him. Otherwise, he would have had a sack for a loss. And
Well, we got Kinnick's on the ground. Now he's on his feet. And he's going to be walking off here. Not sure what...
all right, so
might be holding his hip area there.
all
I
right,
don't
so
know
Fletcher,
if he hit
we
the
had
ground
him,
hard or
yep.
what.
We had him in, would have been a big play, but he was able to slip out and pick up a first down. So with 2:55 to go here, they're at the Wildcat 23-yard line. And again, just having Fletcher in the backfield and doing the same thing. And gets wrapped up and spun down. I see Josh Lindsay and Christopher Hansen and maybe Matt Klosterman in on that stop.
It's going to
Be
take the
about
clock
5 yard
under
line.
2:30 here.
Yep. Maybe pick up a 6 there along 5. And again, they're just going to go with Fletcher.
Only guy
He's
in the
gonna- yep,
backfield.
And he's going to follow. There we go. We got tripped over Nolan Gates, and there was
Big
Colton
number
Brown
53,
again.
Colton Brown.
Yeah,
yep.
he's doing a good job. And short, so it's going to be 3rd and along 2 probably. The ball's going to be on the 15-yard line of the Wildcats. We're at 1:50 here to go in the game. Wildcats up 46-13. So see if we can hold them here and not give them another score. And they put in motion. Fletcher looks like he's going to roll out and throw it, and it's complete. It's going to be a 1st down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Not what you want to see there, but pass complete. Fletcher.
Well, score is looking a lot closer than the
Yeah.
game's been.
Yep, I hate to see that. So they're bringing the field goal or their kicker out here, so they're going to go for the traditional extra point. And
False start on the
false
extra
start
point.
on them, so they're going to move it back.
Well, he's had plenty of leg to get the
Yeah. Let's just see what
extra
the
point try
accuracy
here.
here. So there's another goof off on. This time it's not us. On
We'll take it
the-
on an extra
yeah.
point.
So it moves it
Difference
back.
is adding 5 yards and still kicking. It's a lot easier than
So there's the snap, and it's good, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
gotta be
it's
good.
So that makes it 46-20 with 1.5 to go. And let's see if we can handle the onside kick here.
26-point lead.
Yep.
Dwindled down from what, 46?
Yeah, it was 40. It was 40
46
to 6.
46
6 to
nothing,
6.
right?
No, 46 to 6. And
So it's 40 to nothing at one time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of taking our foot off the gas,
Yep.
or
And just again, kind of just put the hands team in just specifically for the kickoff, and you got to be ready, Max Recker, right? Is that who that? Yeah, Max Recker did a good job. It wasn't pretty, but he did it. This last time, we weren't able to recover that, so we'll see here what happens. Just for the heck of it, we got Cooper McLaughlin deep, but then the rest of the guys up here are all hand guys. And there it goes again. This time it goes to Christopher Hansen, and he catches it and just goes down. Nice job by Chris. All right, so we're at 1:30 to go here.
we should be able to get out of this last
Yeah.
90 seconds here with a little victory formation, maybe.
1.5 minutes. Can we do
Good,
it?
because we know that they've taken timeouts, so
They've taken at least
2,
two.
which means they could stop the clock once.
Yeah.
But we're going to run it.
Yeah. Well, maybe now. Well, we'll see what happens if they have any timeouts or if they're going to do anything, because they're 1:20 and they're not doing anything.
Yeah, Josh Lindsay goes down, got to the sideline, and
Just
fell down
Yep.
inbounds.
So picked up 4,
Yep.
3. So right now we can do the victory formation, I think.
Yep. We'd already called the play in, so we'll probably run another play here. Who knows? I don't know what we'll do. I don't know what we've been
Well,
doing.
at this point, just get up under center and do. With
Yeah.
the way the snaps have gone and and stuff, I would just say, don't even try
There
to.
goes
why would
Klosterman.
you
He's
wanna
going to try to get a
run?
few.
Yeah.
He's going to pick up
That's
5.
That's got to be the last play.
You
of
would
the game.
think that would do
Yep.
it. I would hope the officials
Yep.
don't spot it. And they're going to spot it.
No, they're
They're taking their time.
no,
Get under
yeah.
that. Okay, they're
it's
under
30 seconds. So he's saying right now, I think that they're done.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Don't like the way it ended a little bit there with giving them some stuff, but good guys come out on top. Oh, for God's sakes, we're still having another play. What the heck? Why'd they do that? They wouldn't have had to do another play. Isn't it a 40-second play clock? That was weird.
All right, 46-20, good guys.
Yep.
That's going to take us to 500.
No, we're
just
2
one
and
under.
3.
One
2 and
under
3.
500.
But hopefully next week we get another win against Cal Wheat, and then we come home against Easton Valley. So two real winnable games here in the next couple weeks. So just a quick scoring recap. Started off the game, Wildcats took the opening kickoff and took the opening drive, and they drove down. Matt Klosterman had a 32-yard touchdown run, and Matt Arthur had the 2-point conversion. Then a little bit later in the first quarter, Wildcats put another drive together, and Matt Klosterman has a 6-yard TD run. Then in the second quarter, we drove it down again, and Brandon Hennick had 2 back-to-back runs, and he punched it in from the 1-yard line. New London picks up their first down with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter, so Wildcats defense was spot on tonight, especially in the first 3 quarters there.
Yeah, we didn't really give up first down, about one first down in the first half.
And then third quarter, they did kind of pound at us a little bit. And then Josh, after we actually held them, they got a first down, but we got the ball back, and then Josh Lindsay had a 33-yard touchdown run. And then right before, in that last 1 minute and 10 seconds, right before halftime, we had a little craziness going on, and Matt Klosterman capped off a couple plays, and he ended up with a 1-yard run for a touchdown. Wildcats going to halftime 32-0. Then we come out, and was it on the first play or the second play of the third quarter? Wildcats get a pick. Could have been a pick 6, but Josh got pushed out of bounds, and they marked him out at the 5-yard line. And Matt got.
Yeah,
no,
Matt.
Was it Josh?
It was Matt.
Okay, Matt gets the pick, and then Josh Lindsay takes it in for a 5-yard touchdown run. So that's the only thing that happened good in the third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, New London put together a drive, and they had London Franklin had a touchdown rushing. The Wildcats come right back, drive down the field, and Brandon Hennick had a 5-yard touchdown run, and then we had the 2-point conversion by Brandon. And then New London gets the ball, and they got helped by a roughing the passer call, and that
took away another
took
interception.
away an interception, and they ended up scoring on that with a 5-yard run from Fletcher. And then we didn't recover one of the onside kicks there, and right there at the end, New London went down, and Fletcher had a touchdown pass, and I think he passed that to Gavin Menke-Bally. So that was the scoring. So final 46-20, and so it's good to see the Wildcats cleaned up some things, still some things that can be cleaned up, but good effort out there tonight by the guys. Great defensive game, I thought. So that was nice to see Wildcats strong defense. So for Cody Ratliff, I'm Cindy McCarthy. We hope that you join us next week when we travel to, again, we're going to
Wyoming.
Going to Wyoming, but we're playing Cal Wheat. So hopefully you can join us there, but if you can't, we'll be broadcasting. And so go Cats.